Have we started?
Yes.
Oh.
Specs, play us in.
Oh shit.
Yeah, baby, here it comes.
Do the Kingdom Hearts theme.
I don't know the Kingdom Hearts theme.
Do the Kingdom Hearts theme.
You might want to get close to the mic because I don't think it's going to pick it up.
It will. Samsung Go mic.
Are you sure? The
Yeah, you can see it
wavelengths
there.
aren't that big though.
You're right.
Shut up, Mitch.
You want to start over? I'm sorry, Specs. Start over, Specs. Specs, start over. Start over, Specs.
You put me off, Mitch!
Start over, Specs, start over. We're redoing it.
No, we're not.
Okay. No, wait, no, stop. I'm dead serious. Stop, right now. Stop. Cats, you do the hello and welcome to, and then I'll do my bit, and then you go in.
Yeah, okay, we should start over and do that.
I don't.
I'll ham-bone to make the drums.
Okay.
Hello and welcome.
Gentlemen, excuse me.
I can't do the outro, so...
What?
Yeah,
What are we? What song is this?
Is it just this for 3
It
hours?
finishes like this.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It finishes the intro bit again. I'm done now.
No, it
That's
doesn't.
It. That's
Yeah,
it. It's
that's
over.
it.
You put me off.
Alright.
So, welcome to the Rayman's Big Dick podcast. First on the agenda,
Should we
Rayman's
introduce ourselves?
big-
Let's introduce ourselves. I am the big dog.
I'm Specs. I'm not as big.
unfortunately, I'm still
You are
Catsman.
the medium dog.
I'm trying missing now.
And back, world famous Animitch.
YouTube celebrity.
Why do these people keep coming into my house?
And that over there is the angry man who doesn't clean his microwave.
I don't.
I'd just like to point out that he's wearing minion socks.
I'm wearing minion socks. Shit, motherfucker.
I've just seen that.
Yeah,
We are recording this on Sunday morning.
This is the not hungover.
After
It's
the
actually
fallout.
1:30 in the
Oh,
afternoon.
1:30 in the afternoon on Sunday.
I was up at 9. I was up sharp at 9, Happyman. So, first on the agenda is the fact that Rayman has a big dick. He has a big detachable dick.
With a detachable
Actually-
foreskin.
With
Quick
a,
question.
yeah.
Does it ever actually attach?
No,
No.
it's not attachable.
It hovers.
It is a
No.
detached.
It's like
It hovers
has
at a
a-
distance.
his body's like magnets, so it repels itself. So if he gets his dick too close to his own body, it starts to vibrate really hard and then shoots off.
It starts to vibrate.
So is it actually extendable, or does he just do that?
It's
Well,
yeah, he shoots his dick like he shoots
you
his
know
fist.
how he can shoot his hand?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
he can
that.
shoot his dick.
Amazing.
Batil the Fairy made him shoot
What a
his
world
dick.
we live in.
It is the year 1996. This is the world we live in.
What's the other meme? Just so I can get out of the way now.
Cool cat bed.
Bowser gets wet and wild.
Oh, yeah.
Wet and wild.
Mitch's eggs. Mitch's eggs is the other thing.
No, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
Mitch.
Can you
No.
can you review an egg for us live on the podcast?
Sure, go get me one.
There are some eggs in the.
Are there some
Eggs in the fridge.
I'll
Please
get
don't.
egg.
Please don't.
They're not Mitch eggs.
No.
I
Do
shouldn't
you
do
want
it
it
while
soft or
I'm
hard boiled?
playing a video game there.
Yeah, Mitch-
I'm
Mitch-
just one man.
Mitch is playing the demo of Monster Hunter XX.
It doesn't look like he's having
Pronounced
fun.
double cross.
Double
It's actually
cross.
double cross.
I'm having the
And,
my fucking
Is that because Capcom screwed over Nintendo when they went back to Sony? This
Yes.
is the double cross.
I don't get it.
Mitch is just mad that he's not fighting Nergigante in Monster Hunter World right now, which he could be doing. He could be
I
doing.
could be fucking dying.
You could.
I get What's the podcast doing?
Um,
Do the podcast.
I've got news, sort of.
Okay, what we'll do
right,
is
kid.
last time your news took like 7 hours. So instead, we're going to start out with the Google game. Can someone keep score? Actually,
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. So this is the Google game. I type things into Google, and then I write down what all of the suggestions are from Google. So we're going to start with a very general one, and you'll get more points the higher up your answer is on the Google.
I thought it was lower down. If we get...
No, it's higher up.
Do we have one shot at this or no?
You can guess as many times as you like.
If nobody
That's
gets
bullshit,
something,
though.
then we go
Why
back
not?
round, don't we?
Because then there's no risk-reward factor of like going for a hard one or going for an easy one.
We tend to loop back round if everyone doesn't get one.
Yeah, if no one gets one, then okay. But otherwise, you don't
Okay,
get one
everybody gets one guess, and if nobody gets it, then I'll open up the floor. Is it dangerous to play?
Slender Man.
Nope.
World of Warcraft.
Nope.
With fire.
No.
Are these video games? Are these going to be video games, or is it just anything?
Video games and many other things as well.
Okay.
Mitch?
Is it dangerous to play with my dog?
Nope.
It isn't.
Is it dangerous to play with animals?
Nope.
All right.
Are we getting back around?
I'm going to open up the floor now.
Is it dangerous to play with bats?
Nope.
Is it dangerous to play with my own feces?
How many people type that into Google looking for a quick answer?
Is it dangerous to play hockey?
No, but you're not too far
Is
off.
it dangerous to play Truth or Dare?
Nope.
Is it dangerous to play house with my creepy uncle?
Nope.
Damn it!
I'll go with ice hockey since Shiny was close.
Nope.
No.
Is it dangerous to play football? Or American football, for that matter?
That answer will net you 3 points.
Yeah!
All right. That was it.
Tree punto.
So anybody else want to guess? The floor is still open.
Is it dangerous to play...
With guns?
Nope.
It's not.
It's American Google. Nobody cares about that.
With knives?
Nope.
You already guessed.
I did
Yeah, you
actually
have it.
straight
I'm done.
ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
done.
out.
I've got my
Okay,
answer.
so the answers in
Is it
order.
dangerous to play on the railroad tracks?
Ooh.
No children are out there Googling.
No.
Is it dangerous to
Okay.
play on
Children
the
are
railroad
googling
track?
whether it's dangerous to do something anyway.
The
'cause they're gonna
children will
fucking do it.
They'll go
All right.
there anyway. Bottom answer: is it dangerous to play sports while pregnant? Is it dangerous to
While
play
pregnant.
golf in a thunderstorm? Is it dangerous to play football?
Yeah.
Is it dangerous to play video games?
Really?
Ah.
I was gonna say video games, but I'm actually glad I didn't because I would have.
Is it dangerous to play Charlie Charlie?
What?
What
That-
is Charlie
That's
Charlie?
one of those
Charlie.
teen fads where you summon ghosts.
Charlie, yeah, Charlie.
Yeah.
I know Charlie.
Is it dangerous to play with slime?
That's actually a legit thing because a lot of people who make their own slime, it's the combination of the
slime
things
is
that
a
actually
thing,
creates
isn't it? Yeah, yeah,
fumes,
yeah.
and it gives you basically like symptoms of asthma
Oh
when you
shit,
play with it.
that's dangerous.
Which is why you shouldn't make your own. You should always buy it.
You should always buy slime. Don't homebrew your slime.
All right,
Yeah.
Catsman. What else?
This has
I
been a
agree, I
paid
agree.
promotion from the slime industry. Is it dangerous to play
Run by me.
with a Ouija board?
Ouija board.
Have you guys
Ouija
seen the
board.
Wa-
How do you use a
posted the
Ouija board?
Waluigi
Yeah.
board? Every letter is Wa.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
How do I use a Luigi board?
You can't have a Luigi board because he's scared of ghosts.
Oh, that's true. All right.
Is it dangerous to play with Mercury?
Yes, it is.
No,
Yeah, it's very hot there.
you can play with Mercury, but only once.
Mercury's worst girl.
The top answer.
Shut up.
And the top answer:
Fuckhead.
is it dangerous to play with your belly button?
Okay.
Interesting.
I would say it is.
No.
What is it? Is it like? Why would it be dangerous though?
Because you could irritate it.
Well, yeah, but
That's
you
like
can
nothing.
irritate people.
You irritate
I do
me,
irritate
so-
people.
Don't hear me.
If Mercury's worst girl, who is best?
Mars or
Yeah,
Venus.
Mars.
Mars or Venus?
Or
Yeah, okay, I can go
Or
on with those.
Uranus.
Uranus.
I
Jupiter.
don't know shit
Jupiter.
about this girly anime.
We call it
bullshit.
Eurectum.
Sailor Moon,
You're right.
motherfucker.
Sailor Poon.
All right.
That's correct.
Next one. So Moogle has 3 points.
Why does Crash Bandicoot
Say whoa.
Let's say woe is going to be my answer.
say whoa will net you 3 points?
Yes!
Spin.
That is not on there.
Wear pants.
Ooh.
That is not on there.
Eat apples.
I'm gonna give Happy
Is it
Man.
eat Wumpa fruit?
No, people don't Google Wumpa fruit. People
They
don't
should.
know what that
I
is.
thought they were peaches.
They Google apples. They're Wumpa fruit.
So what
Anyway,
was it?
you said eat apples, right? I'm gonna give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for
Yeah.
that.
Why does Crash Bandicoot kill animals?
Nope. Anything from these two? Have you gone yet?
I went. Yeah, I got points.
No, Mitch
I'm
and
trying to
Shiny.
fucking think.
Yeah,
He's playing Monster
I
Hunter.
say, why does he wear pants?
Oh right, okay.
All right.
Wait, what's the question again?
Why does Crash Bandicoot?
You remember him? He was orange.
Yes,
Why
yes.
does... Oh no, you mentioned...
You guessed
Why
it.
does Crash Bandicoot wear the mask?
Is that your default response?
Yes.
Will be from now on.
Why does Crash Bandicoot...
Wait,
No, you already guessed.
Cats didn't tell me if I was
Okay.
right or not.
Of course you're not right.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
give us the answers.
The answers
Of
were:
course you got them
why
right,
does
of
Crash
course.
Bandicoot play the didgeridoo?
He doesn't.
He does. He does when
No.
he dies.
Oh, he does.
does.
He does.
He
Yeah.
does.
He does.
Why does Crash Bandicoot have tattoos? Why does
Does
Crash
not.
Bandicoot say "Wow"?
Wow. Wow.
Why does Crash Bandicoot look like a fox? Doesn't. And the top
He
answer:
doesn't look like a bandicoot.
why does? It's a bandicoot's like a little squirrely thing, right?
Yeah,
like a little slug.
He was originally supposed to be called.
Slug.
Willy the
They were
Wombat.
going to call him Willy the Wombat, but there was a game called Willy Wombat on the Sega Saturn or the Sega CD. I
So
can't
they
remember,
had
it was one
to
of them.
settle.
Honestly, Willy Wombat is a much worse name.
Correct.
They were
Like-
going to call it Willy Wombat, but they found out he wouldn't.
Willy Wombat? No. he
No.
won't.
Willy the Wombat.
Very nice,
No,
very
he
nice.
won't.
I thought that
Like
was.
it.
That was good, show.
Crash Bandicoot is
fire.
something unique. It's like a Ferris Bueller or something. You remember a name like that?
Bueller.
Anyway.
Bueller.
I remember it because it's been
Bueller's
repeated
not
a lot.
here.
Anyway.
Anyway, the number one was indeed why does Crash Bandicoot collect apples? And
Yeah.
he doesn't.
He doesn't. He collects one.
Well, he doesn't collect them. He collects the gems.
Gems. He devours
He-
them instantly.
He eats the
upon-
apples.
And the
from all
crystals.
Mhm.
All right.
Someone on the Google might be looking for games where you can kill.
Satan.
Hitler.
Hitler gets you 1, 2, 3,
Ooh.
4, 5, 6, 7 points, Shiny.
7
Can
points
I go?
for me.
Satan was
Can I go?
my
Can
show.
I go?
Yeah.
I got 7 points.
Oh, right.
Can I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Games where I can kill children.
Oh.
No, that is not on the
Oh.
board.
Games where you can kill Nazis.
No, that is not on the board.
Satan.
That is not on the board.
Shit.
People.
Should I? No, I'm not going to give you that, sorry.
Okay.
Can I go again?
Yeah, go nuts.
no.
God.
No, Shiny got it.
God.
The floor's open.
Shiny
now.
got it.
God.
Shiny
No,
got one.
he got what? She got 1.
Okay.
The floor's
How long
open.
did you go for?
God.
Catsman, you are not
No.
consistent about
You're
the
not
games.
being consistent.
Why not?
Because you didn't open up the last one. And there was only one answer.
I opened up the last one once everyone had one answer,
I didn't
and
get
then
a
I
second.
closed
Mitch
it.
hasn't gone yet.
I closed
I
it
did.
when people
What
run
did you
out of
guess?
things to
Kill
say.
Children.
children.
Oh, right,
Yeah. It
Um,
was.
Games where you can kill women.
No.
No.
God.
Can I make
Internet.
another guess?
Yeah, the floor's open
Games where you can kill yourself.
now. Shit.
Yeah.
It's not.
No.
How am I met in this fucking?
Games. Oh, there's other people need to go, really.
I can only make. Can I?
Yeah,
I can't-
it-
Games where you can kill God.
Damn it! I've said that like
You
5
Rex,
times.
you said that like
I
5
was listening
times.
to you. You said Satan.
I said Satan,
said
then I
Satan
said
and
God.
I
God.
didn't
Yeah.
listen to you. Sorry.
Games where
Nobody
you can
ever
kill
does.
demons.
No.
Have you
Oh,
answer
wow.
my question?
Humans.
You're not
Games where
right.
You can kill God.
I've told you that's not right about 100
No,
times.
you haven't.
Is
Yes, I
there
have.
games where you can kill God?
Yeah.
Is that on there?
Just
Is
get
ha-
every
Is
JRPG.
Happyman drunk?
No.
Games where you can kill cats.
No.
Okay.
I would like that.
Have we said animals yet?
Moving
We've said
on.
animals.
Okay, so the answers you could have had: 1 point zombies, 2
Oh,
points
fuck.
your allies, 3 points nothing. And by that I mean games where you can kill was the suggestion.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Then
That's a trick question.
communists, civilians, anyone, Hitler, and everyone.
This game's hard.
Games where I can kill
Destroy all
Billy.
humans.
Stop commenting on my DeviantArt, you piece of shit.
So the next question: does Link have?
Penis.
That's not in it, and you're thinking of Rayman.
Earrings.
No.
Does Link have parents?
Ooh,
That's a good
now
one.
that is. You know what? I'll give you that 1 point. Does Link have a family?
Okay.
That's 1 point to Shiny.
A girlfriend.
That is
I
3
hope
points to Happy
A
Man.
boyfriend.
That is not on the board.
Same.
If everybody has gone, then we'll open up the floor.
Mitch, have you gone?
Yeah.
Brown hair.
Nope.
Pink hair.
Nope.
Blonde hair.
Nope.
A voice.
Nope.
Tourette's.
No.
Autism.
It should have been on there, shouldn't it? But it's not.
Does Link have
To rescue Zelda.
His
to
virginity.
rescue Zelda?
No and
Oh.
no.
Nice. Does Link have
A bank account.
the Triforce?
No and no.
Pity. Go on then.
Okay, the floor is out. 1 point, a family. 2 points, obsessive compulsive disorder.
Oh.
A girlfriend, a divine beast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points would have been grey hair.
What?
I don't know. Does Link have a brother? Does Link have a sister?
Yes.
And then,
I didn't go with any of those
Arrow.
because we already had family.
and then 7 points would have been. Does Link have nipples?
Oh god.
Shit.
Mario
Yeah.
does.
Nipples.
8 points would have been. Does Link have herpes?
I was thinking, does Link
That
have
was
AIDS?
the second most
Why
popular
does Link have
answer.
herpes?
And the most popular answer was, does Link have a last name?
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, clever.
It's Link.
Moving on.
Miyamoto confirmed it's Link.
Link.
Link. No, that's the
It's
fucking
Cable.
Super Mario Bros. movie.
He has confirmed it. Miyamoto has said it in an interview.
Miyamoto
Well, that's like
is
Mario,
full of
isn't it?
crap.
Yeah, he
Mario,
loves-
Mario, and Luigi
Bros.
Mario.
Yeah.
Luigi.
Miyamoto-
Luigi Mario. Get these two Mario brothers out of here.
Miyamoto just likes to troll people about his canon.
He does.
Well, he said he's Bowser Jr.'s
He is
mum
Bowser
as
Jr.'s
well.
mum.
Miyamoto is a strange old man who throws tables
Yes.
She's very good.
and doesn't design games
Okay.
anymore. Legal ways to play.
With your dick.
Specs has the top answer with 1, 2, 3, 4,
Nice.
5, 6, 7, 8,
What?
9, 10.
What was the answer? Sorry.
Let's
your
get
dick.
10.
I don't believe that.
Legal ways to play with your dick.
Legal
The
ways.
it was actually.
How grim do we go here?
It was legal ways to play with yourself, but I'm giving him the
legal
point.
ways to play
That's
with
bullshit.
children.
No.
Shit. The internet is impressing me today. My faith in humanity has been somewhat
With
restored.
Google's restraint.
Yeah, I know.
Legal ways to play with yourself.
GTA.
Nope.
Legal ways to play with drugs.
Play with drugs.
Nope.
No.
Play with drugs?
Yeah.
And remember, it's...
Legal ways to play games for free.
No, you would have thought, but no.
Legal ways to play Minecraft.
Yes.
Legal. That's 1, 2, 3,
Yes!
4, 5 points for Moogle.
Yeah, I knew it. You know how I know that? Because my fucking parents keep calling me and saying, "Is there a way to get Minecraft for free on the PC?" No, there isn't, you
Do
fucks.
you not have Minecraft that you can just give to your little brother? You don't want him to have Minecraft?
Minecraft's education.
I have
my
Minecraft
God,
on the PS4
Moogle.
already. I don't want them messing with people on the PC because it's not a good idea. They'll only get into all sorts of trouble.
Has anyone not gone yet?
Shiny?
No, I did. Mine was to play games for free.
In that case, the floor is open.
Wait. I didn't say one.
Okay, say one.
Corpses.
To play with
Wait,
corpses.
legal ways to play corpses.
With corpses.
Oh.
With corpses, no.
Legal ways to play God.
That's good.
No.
Yes, you can buy any Peter Molyneux video game. You can do anything.
League of Legends free.
No.
No.
You can.
Oh! Legal ways to play movies online free.
No.
Legal ways
Well done, Mitch.
to play hentai games.
I had to check that, but no.
Ah.
Do you want the answers?
Legal ways to watch porn.
No.
Legal ways to
No.
Has
own
to
a
be
gun.
No, it
Legal
has to
ways
be
to play.
play.
All right.
Legal ways.
Let's hear it.
Legal ways to poison your significant other. Legal poisons.
I can help with
Legal
this.
poisons.
Let's hear it.
Now,
Warfare.
in order to poison your significant other, you must first find the purple pipe and harvest the green poison that comes from it in a green cup.
Haven't you found it yet?
I will find it.
You won't.
I will find it.
He extracts from it a slurry and he cooks up a poison curry.
That will be a children's
That
book.
is such a fucking rolled dog.
Very much.
Bottom answer: legal ways to play with your cat.
What?
Then legal ways to play solitaire.
What?
Legal ways to play Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Legal ways to play with your dog.
What?
The answer we had: legal ways to play Minecraft.
Yeah.
Legal ways to play RuneScape. Legal ways to play Skyrim. Legal
Jesus.
ways to play Bingo. Legal ways to play Tenzi. And legal ways
What's
to play
Tenzi?
with yourself.
What's 10?
I have no idea. Okay, should we have one more?
Yeah.
I'm going to say dating games with D.
Dads.
No, and no. It's not as
Surprised about that.
not as
Dating games
popular
with-
as you think.
Dating games with dogs.
That's Moogle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points.
Shoutouts to Big
okay.
Rust.
Dating games with sex scenes.
It's got to be
It's
D.
got to start with D.
The sex scenes.
Oh. When did you say that?
Dating
say
games
D.
with D.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Dating games with daughters.
No.
Disappointing.
Go on, think about things people would
Dating
want.
games with dick girls.
No.
That wouldn't be on Google.
It's not that many.
She's just a dick.
Google doesn't
Nah,
suggest
dick
dick girls to you.
Happy you got one?
Google does not suggest that. I'm thinking. I got no clue.
You have to find dick girls on your own.
Dungeons.
No.
That's a good one.
Dating games with dragons.
That's a
Oh,
good one,
Shiny
too.
gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh, wow.
8, 9 points.
9 points for me. Happy.
Dating games
Yeah.
with dinosaurs.
And Mitch rounds it out with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points.
That's very
Nice. Respectable.
Demons.
No.
Dora the Explorer.
And Specs sneaks
Oh
in.
my god.
1, 2, 3,
Oh my god.
4, 5 points.
Yes, boy!
Remember when I said that my faith in humanity was slightly restored? I think we're back on equal playing again.
Yeah,
Good.
It got so wholesome with legal ways to play with your dog. And then we got
Who
this.
Googles that? Is
I
it
don't know.
legal for me to play with my dog?
Is it legal for me to use catnip on my cat?
Is it
Am
legal
I
for me to
drugging them?
slather myself in peanut butter and have
Dating
my
games
dog
with
lick it off?
drugs.
Fuck you, Specs.
I'm not allowed to guess anymore because I've already gone, but dating
Yeah.
games with drugs.
No, not on there.
Really?
A dog's okay with peanut butter, actually.
Yeah.
It's grapes you don't want to give dogs. They...
Many
And
things you don't
chocolate,
want to
you
give
don't
dogs.
Well,
And avocados.
chocolate will make them very ill, but grapes will just kill them
Yeah,
straight out.
straight up.
Do
How
not
come?
give grapes to your
It's
dog.
just poisonous to them.
Yeah.
Grapes and raisins.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
I don't know.
With dark endings.
No,
Then I
you're
don't
thinking too highbrow.
I don't know.
The re-
Donkey!
The rest
Dolls.
Dating games with Donkey Kong.
of I wish, but no.
Happy Man, could you describe Donkey Kong's properties to me in a song format?
I don't
No,
know if you will.
let's move on.
There is just in case you're wondering why Happy Man turned up the opportunity to sing the DK
Turned
rap.
down.
Sorry, turned down.
I turned up my nose.
Turned up his
for
nose. There is a bet. Moogle will buy him something if he doesn't sing it.
You were
For the whole of this
That's-
duration of his visit.
That's actually
He's
how
not allowed to
we
sing
make
DK
Happy
rap.
Man tolerable while he's here.
Instead, he's
I'm
just
still-
been
I'm
singing
still not
Limp
tolerable.
Bizkit.
So,
It's partially worked. He is less tolerable in different ways. It's fine.
but we've all started singing the DK rap, so it's made us
I
worse.
would
trying
have
to
sung
bait
it
me, but it's not
anyway, to
working.
be fair.
Um,
Not as
Almost
bad
did.
as Happy.
We apparently we've been very, very close.
yeah, the rest of the answers: dating games with download would have got you 1. Dating games with Deadpool for 2.
Ah, fuck off.
With dress up for 3.
That's
with
good.
doctors for 4.
Ooh.
Specs, you're in.
Dora the Explorer at 5.
Jesus Christ.
DirectX 12.
Good graphics, mate.
Dogs at 7. Then the top 3 are dinosaurs, dragons,
Yes.
and dice.
Dice?
Dice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The top answer is dice. That is the end of the Google
Right.
game, which is as of yet unnamed. Happy Man, how do we do?
I know what you should call it.
What?
Are you feeling lucky?
I like
Feeling
it.
lucky.
I like
Fifth
it.
place, Animitch, 0 points.
I got 10
Oh.
points, you fool.
Didn't he get
You
10?
did, you
Yeah, he
did.
got a
Yeah,
10-point answer.
No, it was 8, wasn't it? You got,
No,
you got
sorry.
8 on the last
No, it was
question.
8 on the last one.
It was 8,
I
yeah.
thought it was 10.
Okay. Shared third place, Moogle, Mitch, and me with 8. Second place, Specs with 15. First place, Shiny with 17.
Hey!
There you go.
Nice.
I thought I got 18.
Oh, maybe.
I don't think Happy's been keeping scores well, but
No.
somebody
Mine are the
won.
last one.
Someone who
Broken
listens...
kayfabe, we said this was not hungover podcast.
This is not hungover.
Fool.
So anyway,
Kayfabe is dead.
if you listen to this and pay attention, which we don't, then tell us whether that score tally was correct, or whether anyone should
It was correct.
anyone should have their scores like slapped away from them. Specs, why not? Well, why don't you give us some of whatever you had?
We're going to do Who Gives a Shit again, which went on a bit long last time, but it was cut down quite nicely. So I will give a news article title, and ask who gives a shit. If anyone wants to talk about it, we will. If nobody wants to talk about it, we'll move on. So, let's see, what have we got here? Frictional Games are making a new game. They're the people who made Soma, and they're making a safe mode in this horror game.
Ooh.
I hear an ooh. Do you
Ooh.
give a shit?
Well, yes, Frictional's actually one of my favourite game studios.
Okay, I can pull up
I
the
still
article.
haven't actually played Soma yet. So it's a new game completely?
They're making a new game completely.
With safe mode.
Yep. No, they're making a safe mode in Soma,
Okay.
Oh.
apparently.
Well, I'm still remaining spoiler free for Soma because I've not been able to play it. So I don't really have very much to say about it.
What do you think about a safe mode in a horror game, though?
To be honest, I'm fine with it because it's...
I don't care. Some people just want the story.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I mean, I would still be scared either way, to be honest with you.
it doesn't change how I'm gonna play it if other people
But
play
how
it
is
another
the
way.
safe mode gonna work?
The
in
monsters
that?
can't
Because
attack you.
Because you can't like attack things anyway.
Well,
Doesn't
they
it
can't
take
attack
away
you.
all the monsters?
Rather than trying to kill you, the monsters will react to your presence inquisitively. That's
Oh.
a major difference to the similar fan-made mod
I mean,
Wuss
that
mode.
would completely change the mood of the game. I
That's-
feel like it wouldn't be horror.
That's extremely cool,
I would
actually.
say
I like
also
that.
that.
It's quite interesting though.
Yeah. So the question is, would you like if you're playing a horror game, you're playing it because you want to be scared,
Yeah.
surely. So if
Yeah.
they make it in such a way that the things that scare you and are trying to kill you no longer present a threat, is it still scary?
I'm torn on this because I think a horror game where the monster never attacked you and actually like every time you turned around at it, it like ducked out of view would be really scary. But then if you knew that that was its deal and that it wouldn't attack you, then it would stop being scary.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Then it's just no longer a horror game then.
The whole
So
point is
whatever.
ambiguity, surely.
But also, it's not doing that. It's reacting inquisitively. So it's not like you keep seeing something out of the corner of your eye and then when you look, it's gone. It's like
it
you'll
runs
see
up
it.
to you as a sniff and then goes away.
Yeah, it comes up to you as a look around. And
As a
things.
sniff.
So it's
Yeah, as a
it's
sniff.
kind of taking the horror out of it. But from what I have played and seen of it, it's a really, really beautiful game to explore anyway. And it's a very cool atmosphere. So for playing it for that purpose, yeah.
I am very much
But-
into making games more inclusive.
Yeah, whatever.
So-
okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
from that
it doesn't
point of view.
upset me. I just find it interesting.
But
Yeah.
I wouldn't play it like that. I would just play it like I do normally,
would
which is
probably-
cowering in a pause
Yes,
screen.
me too.
I actually might because I think that just sounds cool that the monsters
Yeah.
don't care about you.
I would probably want to play it the original way first, and then play it that way afterwards, so you can actually like stop and smell the roses
I
and
think
actually
that's a
look
good-
at things
yeah.
properly.
I'm more
good
into
point.
games with a horror aesthetic than actual horror games.
Yeah, so I have no interest in horror itself. It's
I
Whoa.
do. It's my favourite.
not a
But,
genre
hey,
really
Bloodborne's
that
cool.
I play.
So you'd like the movie Alien 2 then, because it's not a horror movie.
I do like it.
I do like
I
Alien too.
prefer Aliens.
I like Alien as
to
well.
Alien.
Alien is
What
fucking
you
amazing.
prefer Aliens to Alien?
Yes.
Um,
I found
I-
Alien boring.
You
Alien
found
is a great
Alien
film.
boring.
Oh
found
my
Alien.
God.
Found
Jesus.
the literal greatest horror movie of all time boring.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Anyway,
Anyway, moving on.
There we go. Moving on. Since we've mentioned Bloodborne, players.
no, we didn't. Only
did.
by
Yes, we did. Happy
proxy.
did. Players discover Bloodborne missing monster 3 years after
Yeah, they
release.
did.
Oh, yeah.
Not only did they do that,
Shit.
they did more than that.
You telling me you give a shit, Moogle?
I give a shit.
I give a shit too.
It's good.
So
It's fun.
this is because of the Chalice Well dungeon. I'll let you handle this since you know more about.
So there's a thing called Chalice Dungeons, which are randomized dungeons that you can go into, and you just you randomly generate them, and then you give people like a password to get into the dungeon that you've created, or you can just randomly put in passwords until you get shit. People found essentially what looks like debug rooms in the game, enemy testing rooms, and they found some bosses that weren't used. They found some bosses that show up in the main game but not in the Chalice Dungeons in different places with different animations. They found a lot of stuff. But the main one that they found was they found an enemy that was seen in a trailer a year before release but then never showed up in the game itself.
What was that?
That was one of the giants. It was just
It's
a
like a,
Oh,
it's like
right.
flaming
yeah,
giant or something,
a flaming giant of some
So,
kind.
I find
But they
that
found
interesting.
some bosses that were obviously changed before release because they look nothing like they do in the game itself.
That's pretty cool.
But no, that was interesting. 'Cause
Prospect-
Cool.
you can't,
Prospectors deep in the labyrinth.
you can't data mine the game in the way that you can with like Dark Souls or something because it's a PS4 game. It's protected in that way.
That's pretty cool,
But
though.
they found shit and it was
It's
interesting.
nice to think that people might still be finding new stuff in a game years after release.
Absolutely.
and-
I wish that they would find the rest of the Colossuses
The Colossus,
in Shadow of Colossus,
Well,
but
they're-
they're not in it.
they're not in it. They're just not there.
There was supposed to be a spider, right?
Yeah.
They're re-releasing that
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
aren't they?
They
Yeah.
won't
It's,
do any
it's
changes.
a proper remaster, now,
Yeah, it's
right?
proper-
They won't make
remaster.
any changes.
Will they not?
No, well, they might make it so that it's not like extremely slow to move, but I don't know.
The demo's down. Mitch can no longer play.
What?
Yeah, the demo-
Disappear.
I think he accidentally pressed the "You want to buy this game, right?" He doesn't want to buy this
I
game.
don't think he wants to buy the game.
Please tell me you're not going to try the third monster.
Next
You don't wanna do that to
news:
yourself.
a free Sonic the Hedgehog T-shirt DLC is available for the new game Sonic Forces. This is not Sonic the Hedgehog. This is Sonic the Hedgehog.
I have
Me
nothing to
with
say
Wait,
about that.
really?
Gotta go
You
fast.
can
In the
download
actual game?
a T-shirt of Sonic the Hedgehog to wear on your Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, you can be a
Avatar.
Sonic.
No, you
No,
can
just
wear
a
a
t-shirt.
T-shirt of Sonic, but you can make an avatar which
That looks
is
like Sonic.
that looks like Sonic.
Sonic team loves Sonic memes. This isn't really
Sonic
news.
Team loves Sonic Me.
They do. Anyway, move on.
Yeah, no, let's
moving on.
move on right now.
Do we want
There
to
it
talk
is.
about Amiibo cereal?
No.
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 Is that why Animitch talks
Can
about...
we talk about that discontinued hexagonal one though?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Crispy
You
hexagons.
know crispy hexagons?
Crispy hexagons.
I do not
It
know
was
crispy
like
hexagons.
it was like a hexagon of maybe like rice or corn or something. It was like a little bit sweet, but it was savory enough to be, you know, the restricted adult cereals that you get.
like bran flakes.
Like bran flakes, exactly, that only people's like.
They are literally called crispy hexagons.
I love bran
No,
flakes.
there's no such cereal as crispy hexagons.
Crispy
That's not the
hexagons.
cereal.
If that's not the cereal, it's
They were-
called crispy hexagons.
They were vaguely honey flavored, and you could only get them in France, and then you could get them over here, and then you stopped being able to get them over
They're
here.
literally called crispy hexagons.
That's not the cereal that I remember.
I'm sorry.
I
they're called
remember
crispy
the
hexagons.
box for the
Did
cereal.
it have a bee on it?
No, it had like a young healthy looking woman. She's like, I'm so healthy because I've eaten a
Because I've
cereal.
eaten a hexagon.
I've eaten a hexagon that has like a moderate
It
amount
is
of
the
sugar.
healthiest shape.
An adult cereal. And they tessellate.
Did they go out of business because it's too hard to print hexagons?
Yes. Yes.
Meanwhile, while searching for images of crispy hexagons, I found a cereal called Crack Star.
Crackstar.
Crack Star.
I'd start my day with some Crack Star.
Hey now.
You're a
You're
crackstar.
Okay.
Okay. What else have I got here?
What was the actual segment about?
I don't really know how to come up with a good headline for this, but a guy streamed a UFC match.
Oh yes, I saw this. It was fucking funny.
Absolute legend.
So a guy streamed an actual UFC match, pay-per-view, on Twitch, but he played it with a cam on showing him pushing buttons on a PS4 controller and acted as though he was playing the game.
That's so awesome.
And he got away with it.
He got banned after the event, but it was a temporary ban. It's fine.
Don't ban that guy from
No,
real.
that's
That man's a
satire, that
genius.
is. You can't
I
ban
think
satire.
that's ingenuity. I think that's. I'm very impressed.
What a
with
mad
how
lad.
they did it.
What a mad lad. What's next? There's Chocobos in Assassin's Creed Origins.
Don't care.
Don't care. Final Fantasy 15 is getting a multiplayer mode.
Don't care.
Don't care. Mega Man 11 was announced.
Yes.
I have said publicly on stream that I will eat more of those edible sweet wrappers that my old electromagnetism lecturer made if Mega Man 11 has a Metascore of more than 80.
Fan or critic?
This is a good question. Do we want fan score or critic?
It's got to be
score?
critic.
Aggregate.
I'm going to go with fan score.
Oh.
Because I think Mega Man 11, if it's a competent platformer, will please critics enough. But Mega Man fans know what they want, and they want Mega Man 2
know.
over and over and over.
A 2D platform getting 80 in this day and age.
In this part of the country.
Localized in this particular living room.
Do we want to do if either of them are over 80?
No, that's. I don't want to eat one of these candy wrappers.
I think you do.
Quality
Oh,
Streets are
I think
expensive.
Secret
Let Catsman choose on the moon. Look, it's critic.
Yeah, which one?
I won't like it regardless of what happens because it's 2.5D, and 2.5D is what happens when someone developing the game is like, oh, it's slightly cheaper to just make 3D models and rig them than it is to pay someone to actually animate them properly.
It's correct.
It's true.
No one wants to make sprites these days.
It's very sad.
Except for the guys that made Hollow Knight. They did.
Now, Hollow Knight is too. What's the
You
word?
think it's too stylish?
It's too stylish.
You think it's form over function?
No, it's too stylish for me.
What does that mean?
It's just got too much style.
Thank you. I asked you.
Thanks for clarifying.
How much grace does it have?
He has
He
no
has
no
no
grace.
grace.
This cat.
Has a funny face.
Can you handstand?
Happyman's exhaling really hard right now.
He wants to. He wants to.
Out.
He's
Just for
Tell us how far your arms stretch out.
I don't want to be
Can
here.
you
That's pretty far.
handstand when
Yeah,
you
you
need
do.
to?
Can
No.
you inflate yourself just like a balloon?
yes, I can, but
Happy
I have
definitely
to.
did
I have
this
to
too
blow
right
on my
now.
thumb.
I would give you
No. Move on.
That's somebody,
Moving on.
That's somebody's fetish.
Amaterasu from Okami is in Dota.
Don't
What?
Okay. So
She's a courier, isn't
she's
she?
a courier.
Oh,
I don't know
that
what
means
that
nothing,
means.
So that's
I don't
just
know.
a skin.
No, it's just a skin.
Oh,
Just a
okay.
skin.
All right.
Means nothing.
Moving on. Ryan Reynolds to voice Pikachu in upcoming Detective
What?
Pikachu film.
Yeah.
What?
It's not Danny DeVito.
It's not Danny DeVito.
It's
I
not
mean,
Danny DeVito.
I'll take it.
Oh,
I'll take
you
it.
know what else would
Ray
be
Ray.
good? Gilbert Gottfried.
Gilbert
No,
Gottfried.
no. I never want to hear that man's voice in my
Why?
life.
It's very characterful. I think.
I don't think he would make a good
No, it's-
Pikachu.
I
I
though.
wish-
don't think Pikachu speaking ever will work.
If
Ever.
Pikachu's
Happened in the anime as
speaking,
well.
then
it was,
see that.
yeah, but it
You-
was weird as fuck.
That was so weird.
No one liked it.
I wish Dennis Hopper was alive to play Pikachu. It would have been awesome.
Dennis Hopper played Bowser.
Oh yes, that's true.
not well.
Not well.
He just needed the crack money.
And he was in the bus that could never slow down.
Yeah, speed.
Oh,
That's what I
crazy.
said.
Heineken, fuck that shit.
There is new content coming for Portal in the form of
Oh,
Bridge
yeah.
Constructor
It's
Portal.
out.
It's really
Yeah.
It's
out.
already
It's
out.
And it's not
I
new
heard about
content,
this.
it's just a new game
Yeah, it's a
entirely.
new game. I've never played Bridge Constructor though, but I really fucking love Portal. So.
Bridge Builder is really fun.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Are you telling me Valve actually made a new game?
No,
No,
Valve
No,
did not
someone
have
else
it.
made it.
Valve let people
Licensing
use
Portal.
Valve will never make a new game.
They used to be so good at it, man. I
They
miss
don't need
Valve.
to.
It's
They
the-
get
Don't
enough
need to
money
be.
The last game Valve ever made was an
Left 4 Dead
increment.
2.
It was an incrementer game that came with one of the Steam sales.
No, hang on. Isn't the last thing they did the VR Portal set of mini games where you can test out the Vive with it?
I
don't
think
count
those were
those.
before those.
Oh, okay.
Those are actually really good though.
I'm told that they're very good, but obviously very few people play them because.
VR is really popular now,
Yeah.
Moogle.
Is it?
Yep,
Is it now?
it is. Yeah,
Vive announced. I say Vive.
There's-
HTC announced an upgrade for the Vive.
yeah,
didn't
there's a
they?
new Vive. I'm
High
not.
resolution
I
as
have no interest in the new Vive, but I hope it makes the old Vive cheap enough.
Would you buy an older Vive?
I'd buy an older Vive if they cut the price by like 20 or 30%.
Because the Vive was already like the
Expensive
best
one.
specs one, right?
It's the best one, but also
What did you say
expensive.
about me?
I said that you were the best specs.
Apparently there's another DMC HD collection coming out. I thought we already had one of those.
Don't care.
It's on different consoles.
Don't care. Mario
It's
versus...
on the PC though as well, which maybe.
Mario and Rabbids is getting a versus mode.
Don't care.
Don't care. There's a new co-op horror shooter game from the Payday lead designers called GTFO.
The
Ooh.
Payday designers.
Interesting.
Well, we all know what a fucking fantastic
Yeah.
game they
Oh
made.
no, I've got Catsman
Yeah.
started.
Let's not.
Let's not. I think this block is just game reveals actually from the Game Awards, so let's just skip all that. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection box. Anyone want to talk about that?
I'll
you
get
mean
it,
box?
but I have nothing interesting to say about it.
What was that?
What do you mean by box?
They're putting together a box of like
It's not a physical edition on
lots of
PC.
Street Fighter games.
It's every
With
Street
new
Fighter.
multiplayer.
Street Fighter 1, all of Street Fighter 2, all of Street
There
Fighter
may
Alpha,
not actually be
all
a
of Street Fighter
box.
3.
I may have fabricated the box.
No, the box is a lie.
Collection.
So the box was the most interesting thing about this story, and
And
you
it's
made
done.
it up.
I made up the box.
You
I'm
made up the
sorry.
box. Fake news.
This is one I found interesting that you guys might not care. Adventure Time is getting an open world pirate game.
Oh.
Yes. Actually, if WayForward's Adventure Time games weren't great, apparently.
WayForward know how to make a game, but that doesn't make their licensed games good. They're
Well,
Like
pirates are
Platinum.
fun.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot if it's good.
I'm not really that invested in Adventure Time.
I am.
Me neither.
I lost the plot of Adventure Time.
I have to. I haven't
It's
watched it
really
in
big
years.
and sprawling and elaborate now, isn't
I've
it?
It
only
is.
watched like 1 or 2 episodes of it. So.
I used to like it a lot, but that's not really news. You can play the original Final Fantasy in browser now, and apparently it's only in Japanese. But you can use Google Translate, to play through Final Fantasy 1 with bad Google Translate.
That's fucking amazing. I love badly translated games.
So,
Like Vietnamese Pokemon.
like,
It's probably not that bad. But
the world,
Bag fuck, pocket fuck.
yeah.
the Clitty Clipper.
Oh god. No. Oh man.
We are
Mew
black
Oh, the
society.
clip.
Like to do something criminal. Are you feared?
Mew gave birth to a baby called Mitch. The ultimate Pokemon.
All right.
Oh, thank goodness.
The World Health Organization has listed hazardous gaming as a health disorder.
As it should be.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
Wasn't it
almost certainly.
addictive gaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like loot box crap.
Yeah, like
Whatever.
gambling basically.
Well, MMOs.
I think
That counts
it's anything that causes the addictive behaviour in a person.
Animal Crossing.
It's loot box crap.
Animal Crossing is not the same.
It's awesome. That's why.
Yeah.
Is it not the same because you like it?
No, it's not the same because it's not like a gambling thing. Like loot boxes, you have no guarantee of a good reward from it. Animal Crossing is like you can pay to make things happen faster, but it's the same shit.
I mean, I say it's loot box crap. Like, okay, it's particularly like loot box crap, which is designed deliberately to be addictive. Some other games are addictive, but it's that's designed to be addictive, and
to make you keep.
those fuckers will be like they'll be like the 27th against the wall when the revolution comes, but they'll still be against the wall.
Well, that's how I plan to retire. Is I'm going to get all the savings off of my. What was the World Health Organization? The WHO. I'll get money from them because I play loads of video games and I don't have sex that often. So I'll get tons of cash.
So wait, so you'll take your money and invest into loot boxes,
No.
And then Pete
Or
Townsend will hit you with a
or
guitar.
they'll give you a sick payout because you played too many video games,
And not have
and
sex.
they feel sorry for you.
Yes.
What's having sex got to do with it?
Well, the World Health Organization have said that not having sexual relationships is now a medical disorder.
Fuck off.
Well,
Happy.
Well, I
That's
guess I've got a
bullshit.
disorder.
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit. Some people don't want to have the nookie.
Not me!
Quite
You can
frankly-
take that cookie and shove it up your yeah.
Quite frankly, I've seen what comes out of a woman's vagina. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Keeps bringing this up. It's like, yeah, all of these disgusting things Specs have seen, they just bubble up inside him unless he tells us.
This is my way of
They're
stress
bubbling
relief.
constantly there.
This is it.
Done.
Christ.
Next news article: Mad Cats is back.
Huzzah!
No.
Good for them.
All right,
They made some good stuff towards the end.
let's move on. Intel is fucked is just what I'm going to
So is AMD, in fairness.
Let me tell you about this. So Intel don't know how to design a fucking CPU. I'm not saying I could, but their CPU designs have been bullshit for years, and they've had giant holes in them for years. They've had process escalation things in there for years that are as a result of fucking systemic shitty design in their processors, and they deserve every bit of bad press they get out of this and more. And AMD did have a similar, well, not similar, they had a different vulnerability which was immediately patched and didn't result in a performance loss. But not only is this going to result in a performance loss, not so much for like 3D graphics rendering and that sort of stuff, but basically anything where your game has to talk to the hardware, like loading from a disk, for example, is absolutely fucked. Any sort of online service, like web servers, so anything that requires a web server is fucked, because people are just going to have to like buy 30% more web servers. It's absolutely mental.
But Catsman, Intel have said to me publicly that there have been no performance losses and that they are exaggerated, if any. Why would they lie?
30% is a conservative estimate.
Why would they lie to me, Catsman?
So I don't remember who makes the game. Who makes the game Fortnite? I don't remember. Who it is.
Amnesia.
It's Epic.
Epic. So Epic showed
Yeah, it is.
a graph of their server CPU usage the day before the patch for the vulnerability and the day after, and it jumps up by about 25 to 30%. Oddly enough.
Fake news. Intel say that's fake news.
It's fake news.
Fake news.
Do you guys ever have like a taste flashback?
Taste flash.
Yeah, like you suddenly taste something in your mouth that you.
What are you tasting?
What have you tasted?
What are you
Walnuts and peanuts.
Pineapple smell. Grape smell and oranges and coconut shells.
No,
We've established that he can't eat grapes because he's a big dog and he'll be
that's
poisoned.
true. I'm a big dog. No, I just had like the biggest, nastiest gin flashback.
Hey, gin's nice.
Yeah, but not just like when you're hungover, you don't want to taste gin, even if it's fake. Mind gin.
Fake gin.
Mind gin.
It's my brain gin.
My brain is feeding me a mind gin.
It's the craving. It's a craving for more gin.
Do you want me to
No.
get you some gin?
No. I might have some more cider.
I'll sneak some.
Because we have some more cider.
I will sneak some gin into his mouth when he's not looking.
Okay. Right.
You've learned well, my poison friend. Learned well.
I'll take all the blood out of his legs and replace it with gin.
Because I drank all the milk, so we don't have none more.
Yeah, we
left.
don't
no
have
milk
any
left.
milk.
He
The only
drank.
milk left in the house is
He
in Cat's
drank
feet.
6 pints of milk yesterday.
Actually, I kind of
Of
want
white
some
Russian-
Actually quite
I
impressive.
bought a 6-pinter of milk and he drank it all.
in White Russians.
In fairness, he
Then
did give
he
it to other people
spent
as well.
3 hours saying,
he drank
I'm
most of
drunk
it.
and insisting on fighting Specs. I'll attach the picture that I drew to this podcast.
Yes.
It was incredible.
It's kind of too wet out to fight.
I
It's
It's rather
possibly
wet
for the
outside.
best.
don't want you guys to
I
fight.
don't really want
That
to
would be
fight.
like seeing my
I'm
two
afraid
favourite
of winning.
uncles kill each other.
I'm afraid of winning.
The thing is, he sounds like such an overconfident bastard. You should swat him around the head when he's not expecting it, and then act like he didn't do it. That's the most sort of charismatic and cool thing to do.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good. Also, he kept poking Specs in the chest.
He did keep poking me quite
He
viciously.
poked. He
Slapped me on the
becomes-
back yesterday.
He
quite hard. That
becomes
was
very
entertaining.
He
pokey.
becomes pokey
And of course,
slappy.
he left a big red mark on Mitch's chest, which he had to
Handprint.
He kissed it better.
Yeah,
God.
very
visibly-
Yeah,
it was
Mitch.
very visibly
So
a hand.
Mitch did not steal Happy Man's phone, and for this, Happy Man got very angry at Mitch.
No, but
He
we
really wanted
all
me to steal his
thought
phone.
We all
No.
we all thought that Mitch had stolen the phone because he went over like around the bathroom.
I went to the bathroom.
He went
and
into the
apparently
bathroom,
That means
but
that
he was doing that mischievous face when
I was just very pleased with my bathroom.
it looked like his face was like stuffed with like acorns and stuff.
He's doing it
Yeah, he was doing that.
Cheeks were welling up, and then we were like, "Mitch, have you done anything with Happy Man's phone. We can't find it. And he was like, no.
The killer was that we called Happy Man's phone and we thought the music was coming from Mitch, and it was nowhere near him in the end.
Yeah, it was in the sofa.
It was like under my ass.
And so I slapped Mitch across the chest, and he, in order to forgive me for mistaking him, he needed me to kiss his nipple.
And I've got a picture video of it.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's a pretty great video.
Halo is getting a TV show. Steven Spielberg, do we care?
I don't think it's going to come out.
Development hell. Halo doesn't have a good story. Fight me.
Wasn't it
Halo
supposed
has
to be
a
like
good
Hey, there are like 20 books written about Halo.
Yeah, and
I've got some of the Halo books. They're quite good.
Fucking many things that aren't any good.
Gears of War has a
Here,
conversation.
I'm going to say 2 words that I think will make some people in the room happy. Yume Nikki.
Oh yeah! I care about this.
Okay.
I care about this.
So, Yume Nikki is both getting a re-release, which I think has already happened on
Yep.
Steam.
You can get it on
and
Steam for
there
free.
is a new Yume Nikki
New
coming out.
May Nikki.
New May Nikki.
Two, maybe.
Fake
Yume. I'll see if there's anything updated on it.
I haven't seen any
Well,
media
you guys
from
talk
it,
about
but
it,
it is
so-
by the original developer. So,
Does it need a sequel?
it's one of those games where I think it's not like a direct continuation, but something in perhaps the same style that's
I feel like
that's
that's
an
probably-
elaboration upon the ideas of the original.
I feel like that's probably what it will be, because it wasn't really like a tight enough kind of deliberate plot
No.
set out for you for them
No.
to make it a strict plot-wise sequel. So it will probably just be this.
So they can just do whatever they want with it.
Yeah, something in a similar kind of mood and feeling as the first one, but not explicitly a sequel, which is good because it's fucking sick. It's a
You
great
mean
game.
he's a great game?
Yeah.
Good. My last 2 things are just I found out from a Eurogamer article recently that when it's lunchtime at Nintendo headquarters, they play the Super Mario Bros. Theme to signal the start of lunch, and then they play the Legend of Zelda theme to signal that lunch has ended.
That is quite
So
depressing.
everyone gets
Every
up.
day.
Why is that
Everyone
depressing?
gets up
Because
to the
things
sound
do
of
it.
did, and then they,
So I want to know whether this will exhibit like a Pavlovian response in Nintendo developers. Like if I play them the Super Mario Brothers theme, will they
Will
start
they start-
salivating?
oh, that's good.
Why would you would think it would be the game over theme?
Game over for the end of lunch? No, because that would imply
that's not
that they
happy
wouldn't
enough.
like to go back to their wonderful jobs at
They
Nintendo.
don't.
They love their jobs at Nintendo.
It's Japan.
Work forever, never stop working.
Never
It's
stop
Japan.
working. Don't
Work
go
forever,
home.
never
But you
stop
work for the
working.
happiest company in the world, Nintendo.
Yeah, I bet.
Working
Yeah,
for Lego
I
would be
bet.
All
better.
of them are the
Fight me.
box designers and stuff.
I'm not going to fight all of you.
I don't want to fight anyone.
Tell me, anyone in this room, would you rather work for Nintendo or for Lego?
Nintendo.
I'll go for Lego.
I don't
I
give a
think
crap about
Lego's
Lego.
I'll
Lego's
work for
probably a nicer company
How
to
do you
work
even
for.
work for Lego? They just print all of it.
And you have to design it.
Yeah, you design Lego
Yeah,
sets.
okay, let
Design
me
Lego
let me
sets.
tell you what it is. It's a rectangle without a bottom and 6 knobs on top.
And
I've
That's
designed
just-
a Lego.
That's just a
No,
Lego
designed
frame.
a Lego.
You design a
Lego
Lego
set.
set, you dingus.
Alright, make
Also,
it
you have to also
Which is the
design
easiest
pieces
thing
as
ever
well.
because you just get specifically molded plastic. You don't have to think anymore.
look like the Millennium Falcon. I don't care.
Just print out a big
Make
one.
like
I
big
think
Lego
Lego
someone
set.
at Lego got to that idea a good 20 years earlier than you did.
Damn.
I couldn't work for Lego. I just need all the pieces.
Yeah.
What's
That's
your favourite Lego flavour?
The what chokey flavor?
that
Hit me.
would be terrible actually. They have
You
because that's the
actually
short.
have,
At the end of the day, they play the
fucking
Lego
sounds like
theme to. No, at the start
The
of the
Lego
day,
theme.
at the start of the, no, at the start of the day, everyone goes into the Lego building and they say "Lecom," and then when they go,
That's the worst joke.
I appreciate that joke.
I appreciate
And
that
everything
joke
that went
much,
into
though.
it.
if you appreciate that joke, please donate to my Patreon.
Everyone should get a Patreon for geek jokes. I would pledge to.
Joke.
$10,000 a month, and he
And you're
releases
right.
one geek joke every year.
Joke.
He hasn't released a geek joke in like 3 years now.
No.
We'll get one
We
eventually.
just gotta wear it down.
He's waiting until his star begins to fade. Before releasing it.
His star will never fade. But what's the next thing?
The last thing I've got is I think I already told you about this. It's not really news. It's just I was playing Captain Toad, which is a very fun game, And I said to Zexu, who I was like streaming it for, find me a game that's like Captain Toad. I want more of this. And she pulled up a list that had Illusion Presents Honey Select on it, which is a Japanese porn game.
Well, it's Western.
Is
It's
it
Western Japanese style.
It's a Western
I didn't
developed
realize.
game.
Oh, okay.
With a Japanese
I
aesthetic.
did not know that. I thought it was Japanese. But yeah, so that is very similar to Captain Toad, and I've been playing a lot of it.
It sounds incredibly
You
similar.
select any honey.
I would select all the honeys.
What's your favourite kind of honey? Mine is probably milk honey.
That's why I put it all on your legs, mate.
Fly honey.
Fly honey.
Fly honey. I like chili honey.
Chili honey.
Orange
with
honey is
chili.
really nice.
Orange honey.
That sounds nice also.
Lavender honey is also quite pleasant.
That's good.
So we'll only have honey for like 20 more years because of colony collapse. So you remember Specs? I told you to invest in Dogecoin a few months ago.
You did.
And after the week after I told you, the value of it doubled. Now it's not worth anything, of course, because it's a meme currency. Don't buy it.
Yes.
But I will now tell you all: buy honey. Fill your houses with honey.
It doesn't
fill
go up.
them.
Liquid gold.
I think that's
It's
probably
liquid
a good
gold.
idea.
I like honey,
We
but
are
not
running
that
out
much.
of bees.
I can easily
How we can
replace.
just clone bees.
I can replace the honey in my diet with maple
I
syrup.
don't think I take any honey. I don't eat honey.
Not even in a.
You should do. It's good.
I don't like honey.
Whoa.
My
I don't,
colleagues at
I
work is a
don't
beekeeper.
dislike honey. It's just I don't have a use for it.
I think it tastes bad.
That's fair enough.
And that's my opinion.
Bees are the coolest creatures. They're only.
I appreciate their work, don't get me wrong. It's just not.
In terms of coolness, bees are only second to ants, in my opinion.
Ants.
No,
See?
no, not the meme. The
Antsy.
actual ant.
Who would win in a fight? Z from Ants or Richard Scofield from B Movie? What's his name? Jerry Seinfeld.
I'm sorry. Did you say Richard Scofield?
Richard Scaryfield.
I thought you were going for Richard Scary, like in Busy Town.
I fucking love Richard
That, like
Scary.
a little, yeah. Because he's like an ant or some shit. He's a worm.
Jesus.
Welcome to Richard Scaryfield.
Richard Scary Field. The next horror game from the developers of Soma. Richard, there's cows in it, and they are menacing.
They're menacing, but they're just curious creatures. They don't come and hurt you, Pete. The cows won't hurt you.
Pete of shit.
Everyone's got
You
a friend
Pete
who's
of shit.
afraid of
You Pete
cows.
of shit.
Oh my
Butcher
God.
Pete chopping up the women's meat.
Okay, that's it for news.
Catsman's Conundrum.
Get better news.
It's always awful.
Yeah, it is.
The news
There's
section
no
is
good
original.
news.
I'm trying to make it better, but it's not.
This is probably the best way because at least we only discuss shit that
Do
we
you know
care
what
about.
segment I really enjoyed?
What?
Mitch's new segment where he
News
had
and
two.
lies.
Yeah, two,
Yes,
lies
I always used to
and
like
two
true
that.
real
ones.
ones and a fake one.
That's
Give
hard
us-
to do.
Give us
It
some
is.
right now.
You can't do that.
Just tell us 2 facts and a lie, Mitch.
You can't pressure
No,
him
yeah,
for
no,
lies.
like,
they have
Say
to come
anything that
out.
isn't shitting in a bath, Mitch.
They have to come out naturally, like shit in a bath.
Jesus Christ. Let's not talk
Or
about
like water onto the floor
What
of a bath.
that. What happens in Jackbox stays in
Hold up,
Jackbox.
did somebody hear shit in a bath?
No.
Yeah,
No,
how
that's
drunk
not
were you?
No, that's not happening.
Don't listen to him, them, these people.
Animitch, seriously?
No.
What?
They just, what? What do you mean?
How
what?
drunk
Have
were
you?
you? dude?
Did he?
Have you?
Do you not remember?
You might want to
this?
watch the streams at some point.
Okay,
I'm
I
just
will.
saying,
Yeah,
right?
see how drunk you were. Do you remember doing the dance in WarioWare?
Oh yeah, I do. That was awesome. I love it.
Bob, Bob.
I failed the elephant building though. My honor.
Yeah, you owe Moogle a game.
He also
No,
he
no.
insisted that he would be able to beat the elephant building.
Again.
Doesn't owe me a game.
Well, he would be able to get past 41.
Got 36.
Got
33.
you got 33.
33.
Although the first time you did it, you were on like 1 health by 10,
Yes, and you quit out.
You,
and then you quit, and we let you try again.
you were complaining that I had games unlocked that you'd never played before.
Yeah, you
You
did.
tried to get me to do double or quits. I'm like, nah. I ain't go for that.
Did we do? We did the Great Internet Thermal Paste Off Championships, didn't
What?
we?
No, what?
Didn't we do the Great Internet Thermal
No, this
Paste
is
Off
new.
Championships?
This is new.
Like when you like It's about household items that you can use as thermal paste.
Oh my god.
No, we haven't done this.
No. Peanut butter
Okay,
works really
so
well.
lots of different websites have done tests in the past to see how good different thermal pastes are, right? I thought we never do anything PC gaming related. There's probably one person out there who listens to this who likes PC gaming. And normally they'll include like a few joke thermal pastes in their comparison. And so I've compiled together all of the joke thermal pastes that I can find. So not sure how I would paste this into chat. Can I use the TV?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, just interrupt Animitch's hunting.
So I'm just going to write some down in a random order, and it's going to be up to you guys to rank them in terms of how good you think they are at being thermal paste. Okay?
No.
Cream!
Cream.
No, I don't roll my eyes. Spray oil, cream cheese,
Jesus.
No.
mayo,
No.
Vegemite,
I don't know what that is.
butter,
Absolutely not.
No.
paper,
Yes.
Yes?
yellow cheese,
No.
No.
Why not? Wait, is there toothpaste?
Wait, no, yellow cheese I could go.
Arctic
Toothpaste.
silver thermal paste,
That I think will be very good.
pink lipstick.
I could see that working.
Have I got
Why does it have
mustard
to be
on
pink?
there?
Mustard will win.
Mustard.
Mustard is the best, it will win.
Mustard is the best it will win. Chocolate.
Please
What
say...
type of mustard?
Hair
Grainy?
wax.
Dijon?
Toothpaste.
There we go.
No, you want,
That's
you
what
want
I was
normal
waiting
mustard.
for.
It's too grainy, Dijon.
Well, like Coleman's.
Dijon's too
Thermal
grainy, you want Commons. Hellman's.
Take
Commons?
TG1.
Commons.
I'll throw you in one. I'll throw you in two more. Moisturizing oil and
Moist banning oil.
No,
Ben's moisture.
moisturizing oil and banana.
Okay.
Okay,
Do
so
we-
just for the ignorant among us,
Yeah.
please clarify the purpose of a genuine thermal paste.
So the purpose of a genuine thermal paste is to put in thermal contact the CPU and the fan that cools the CPU.
So you want something that's going to transfer heat.
Yes, that is
Okay.
exactly
Good
what we
conductor.
Okay.
want. Good conductor of
Heat
heat.
conductor. Okay. Do we each get one pick? How are we running
Well,
this?
no, just amongst yourselves, rank it, and then I'll tell you what the actual ranks are.
We can rank all these.
Well,
No.
I'm thinking all the more oil-based ones should be quite good because oil can get to a high temperature before it starts to,
I say hair wax is good.
So you
Tell you what,
So we've
we'll
got
go
spray
from the
oil.
top.
Yeah.
We'll go from the top, and
Yeah.
we'll all say
you-
yay or nay.
Yeah, so you think the thermal pastes are at the top, right?
Yeah.
They're
I think
very
they'll be good.
Yeah, they'll be good.
We should
And
just
then-
not guess those.
And
In
then
comparison
you
with
think
the others.
spray oil.
Yay.
No.
Are we talking before or after the patches were rolled out to fix those vulnerabilities and make CPU to work?
I
Yeah.
think
Right.
the butter will not work. very
After
well.
spray oil, hair wax.
Hair wax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think mustard's a high pick as well, actually.
I'm gonna go with mustard. I'm gonna bet all on mustard.
Bet all the mustard.
You're betting all on
I'm betting
mustard.
all on mustard.
Bless you.
Bless you.
God bless you, my child.
Excuse me.
I think regular cheese is good, but cream cheese is not good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So,
Yellow cheese.
Yellow cheese.
Is that cheddar cheese?
How
That's
many-
yellow cheese.
Is that
Yellow-
American fake cheese?
That is American yellow cheese.
I think that's good still.
It's basically plastic and oil.
How many non-Newtonian liquids can we have here? You don't know. much,
After
so
this,
I
maybe
argue.
toothpaste.
Then toothpaste.
Yes.
Yeah,
Toothpaste.
toothpaste.
Yeah.
Toothpaste would be a good one, I think.
Toothpaste is. There's some people I know, I swear, who are like, yeah, I just put toothpaste in my computer because I thought that would be good and I never took it out.
Because you hear the word paste and you're like, yeah, that'll work.
It's like thermal paste, right?
Yeah.
Right?
It looks the same,
You could,
and my computer smells minty fresh.
toothpaste is good for getting
Oh.
getting dents out of screens. and
However-
stuff, isn't it? Like scratches off
However,
screens.
if it's very minty toothpaste, won't the cooling properties
Of the mint.
will be detrimental
Exactly.
to the transfer of heat.
That's
So,
fucking science.
Mustard already,
Already
it's
hot.
got a bit of heat to
Already a
it.
bit hot.
So mustard
Mustard
better
on
than toothpaste.
That
you
one's
think?
going to be higher up than toothpaste. Vegemite
Specs
as well.
did raise a good question. Are we talking Dijon mustard or are we talking English mustard?
Or
They
Finnish
didn't
mustard.
say.
Finnish
when-
normal
mustard,
style.
the
It
best
was, it was
mustard.
an American website, so I
It's
guess
yellow
it's
mustard.
that
It's gonna be
horrible
yellow
mustard.
American
It's gonna be yellow
that
mustard.
you
Okay,
get.
that's
Don't
fine.
say it's horrible because shit yellow mustard is the best type. Of
Yes,
mustard,
I
actually.
agree with
Dijon
that,
is the best
actually. I
type.
love
Is
shit
Dijon the
yellow
one with
mustard.
the
That's French.
Dijon is the one.
Dijon style is your coarse
It
mustard.
looks great. It's
No,
Dijon
it's-
mustard.
What's the one with the seeds in it?
That's English
That's
mustard.
English
That's-
grainy
that's
mustard.
English mustard is disgusting in my opinion.
I
I don't
love
care
it.
if you
I
judge
like
me for
it.
it.
I have
Depends on what
some
I'm
Welsh
going with it.
ale mustard in my.
I think
cupboard at the
mayo
moment.
might be quite good.
We forgot to put paper on there. Paper's probably
Wait,
good.
it's oily, I guess.
Oh.
I don't think paper.
I don't
will
think
work.
paper will be very good.
Paper's not
So,
liquid enough.
who said mayo?
I think mayo.
Mayo is one of the worst.
I don't know.
I think you could be right. It's oily. It's got a lot
Yeah,
of egg in
it's
it.
got a lot of oil through it.
Our resident expert on egg, Animitch.
Dude,
Yes.
Do you think mayo would conduct
Conduct electricity.
conduct
Well-
heat?
No, it doesn't.
Don't trust the eggs.
I'm putting mayo at the bottom just because, like, I would not put that in my computer.
I
It would
think-
smell.
I think butter would be worse than mayo.
Yeah, butter would be worse than mayo.
Vegemite might be okay.
What is Vegemite?
Vegemite is Marmite.
But
It's-
okay,
it's
I was going to
the
ask
cheese.
why. is
You don't
Marmite
come
on
from a
this
land
list?
down under.
But
I know this.
Vegemite's got to be up near toothpaste for me. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cream cheese can fuck off.
Cream cheese is probably around the same tier as mayo. I would think.
Between mayo and butter.
Yeah. Put it between mayo and butter.
And what do we got for lipstick?
I don't know
Limp-
how
limp-
Limp bits.
Do you know, it depends entirely on the type of lipstick it is. Is it a moisturising lipstick? Is it like liquid to matte? Is it just straight up matte? Does it have metallics through it? What's going on here?
If it's got metallics in it, those will conduct the heat really well.
Yeah, exactly.
It does. It didn't say. It just.
No, I'm thinking it was
described
just-
as pink lipstick.
Yeah, just some cheap thing.
Probably.
that
Lipstick.
It'll have been men that were testing it. Almost
Yeah,
certainly.
exactly. So they'll
So
just
they'll
bought
just
the
go for the
cheapest.
They'll have
lipstick
just bought
they found.
lipstick.
Are
and
you
said, "I bought
saying that
lipstick."
women don't work in technology?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that women don't work for those shitty websites that benchmark computers.
Are you saying women are too good to be on shitty websites?
Yes.
No, I'm saying that they don't.
Pink lipstick. There's usually quite a lot of oils in a lipstick. So I'm going to put it...
I'd
I'm
put
going to
that
say
high.
between mustard and toothpaste, I think.
Why are you shining at a lipstick expert? Animitch, what do you think?
I put it pretty high as well.
Yeah.
I put it below. I think it's just under the thermal pastes.
Really?
Above spray oil.
I was thinking lipstick would be quite good earlier. So
Also, I think if
maybe
it was
under hair wax?
if it was a red lipstick, it would be better
How
because
long-
red is a hotter colour, and as we know, the LED's
Yes,
colour makes a difference.
It does.
So obviously, the colour of the toothpaste.
Shiny.
is
So
The
toothpaste.
question is, how long would it have taken them to apply enough lipstick to
Pink.
get contact? And how long would they have gone doing that before they got
Also,
bored?
is it all day wear lipstick or is it like
There's too many
pre-apply
variants here.
lunchtime
Is
lipstick?
it waterproof?
Is it what? Well, no.
And then chocolate is worse than paper.
And pink has blue tones through it as well, so that's cooling it down.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it?
Very difficult. You've got to think.
All right, we're done.
It's more red than blue, though. 'cause
Is
like
it dark
that.
chocolate
got-
or milk chocolate?
Milk.
It'll be milk chocolate.
It better not be white.
That's
chocolate.
white.
Oh, yeah,
which
banana.
means
Hey, banana too. Where's banana?
it's you.
Banana, I think, would be good. I think banana could be very good.
Yeah.
Mushed up.
Yeah. Maybe. Not as good as mustard.
Yeah, it would be.
Not as good as toothpaste.
Yeah,
Not as under Vegemite.
under Vegemite.
Yeah, in that little space
Yeah.
there. Perfect.
Okay, and what's our last one? Moisturising oil.
Moisturising
So this-
oil?
This is probably high.
This is another one that begs a lot of questions.
I like how Arctic Silver thermal paste
Just-
is all the way at the
Which
bottom.
area of the body is this moisturising oil for?
Dick.
Skin. Just fucking
Is it so
face. I don't know. Face. Let's say face.
face? So that's a lot more like lighter textured oils than body ones, so they're not going to be comedogenic. So it's going to be one that transfers and moves a bit slicker. Is that going to be good for heat transfer, or does that mean it's just going to?
I have had moisturiser
Does that mean
oil
it's just going to?
on my hands, and I think it would be a good conductor.
Really?
Yeah.
Where would you put it?
Where would I put it personally?
I think
While it
it's.
was on my hands.
Mm,
I don't know. Not as good as toothpaste.
Come on, you moist people. Tell me where to put it.
Toothpaste Vegemite.
Come on, you moist people, tell me where to put it. We should just go to Lush and like decide what is good thermal paste.
yeah, I'll
on
just
there.
bring some shit back next time. Yeah, let's
Yes.
try this out.
I'd like-
boys.
On Moogle's computer.
Sacrifice Moogle's computer.
So anything you
Won't
want
be
to
the
move
first
around
time.
there before I tell you what the actual answers are?
No, that's good. That's the list.
So from top to bottom, spray oil, pink lipstick, hair wax, yellow cheese, mustard, toothpaste, moisturizing oil, Vegemite, banana, paper, chocolate, mayo, cream cheese, and butter.
They also put the actual thermal compounds all right at the top of the list. So, best was the Arctic Silver thermal
Doesn't
compound.
count.
Yeah,
We don't
and well, no, actually, there's more to this than you think. Then the thermal take TG1 was next, and then after that was Mayo.
What?
Yeah. Mayo.
Mayo is a
we
high
misunderstood.
shit.
No, I just said like I would not put mayo in my computer. It would smell.
It would smell, but apparently it'll run great. The next answer is the. Did I put the Zalman? Yeah, the Zalman thermal paste.
Oh god,
It's not as good as Mayo.
worse
Not
than
as good as
mayonnaise.
Mayo. Well, I assume over a very long time, if the Mayo eventually went mouldy.
Yeah, Mayo.
What's the problem, Happyman? Do you not like the idea of ants in your computer?
No.
Carrying little bits of data around.
Okay, I would love it if they did that. That'd be awesome.
They should. After that, it was Vegemite.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Do they have any explanation? Or is it
Just the temps. These are a ranked list of temperatures. Then after this, we have pink lipstick.
So we got
Pink
that
lipstick
one.
was
got that
close.
about
Got
in the right
got that.
place.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty good
placed
with that.
correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after that, toothpaste.
Oh.
It's in the middle we had it.
Alright.
Then spray oil. So
Yeah.
you're about right with those combinations. Then cream cheese.
God damn.
We had loads
Yellow
here.
cheese?
That's because it's easily spreadable. It must get more surface area.
It's probably about the right consistency
Right.
to fill in all the little cracks in the surface. But again, go moldy.
Too disgusting. Like
Too disgusting. Then moisturizing cream. And then mustard. Followed by banana
Ah,
and hair wax.
hair wax was that low.
Hair wax was that low. And then butter.
What?
Wow.
I don't know.
Butter didn't do that well.
I don't
It would just melt too easily.
And then the bottom three are paper, chocolate, and the very bottom, yellow cheese.
Yeah, that makes
Wow.
sense.
That was fun.
We fucked up.
So
Well, we got some of them pretty spot on.
I think
Like,
you got
lipstick
in that
was good.
region.
It's a fun
You didn't get
exercise.
them in the right order, but you got them all in about the right place.
Aside from butter. Butter
Aside
and
from
cream
butter.
cheese we fucked up.
Yeah.
And mayo.
We did.
And mayo. Mayo was the big fuck up because
Mayo
mayo was
was the
top.
big fuck up.
Mayo was top dog. There was actually another branded thermal compound that mayo did better than that I didn't list here. But you know, if you're building a computer, then I'll let you know. But of course, I can't tell you for impartiality reasons in case I'm being paid by the thermal paste lobby,
Or the mayo lobby.
by the mayo lobby. The
Fuck you, lobby.
Fuck you, lobby!
I just.
Thank you.
Catsman lost his train of thought there.
Oh, totally. It was 2017 last year.
Yes,
It
it was.
It sure was.
That was
Now,
the year that was.
according to my housemate Matt, that is a prime number, whereas 2018 is only co-prime, which means that this year will be a worse year. So,
No way.
No.
hey, he knows
I think
numbers.
It will be a worse year in comparison to last year.
Every year will be worse than the last.
That's true.
Love
So,
that optimism.
I want you to give me your personal games of the year that you enjoyed in 2017 and would
Shit.
recommend to other people.
Do
Hollow
they
Knight.
have to have been released in 2017?
Yes.
Yes.
I'd go with that, but if it's a less popular game that you discovered in 2017, then go for it.
Hollow Knight.
I am tempted to agree because it's the only game from last year that I really.
Yeah, same. I didn't play a lot.
I
of this
mean,
year.
Mario Odyssey I could go with as well, but
Yeah, that was awesome.
I've got one. Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh yeah.
I don't know anything about this game.
It's fucking
I know
sick.
it fucks
played
with
it.
you. Other than
Very
that, I know
cool.
very little.
I have-
Basically, if you haven't played it, Doki Doki Literature Club is it's a VN essentially. So it's
Discarded.
it's set up like a dating sim, but it's actually a psychological horror game.
Well, now you've ruined
Ah,
it.
Okay.
Now
But
you've
I-
I'm
ruined
not
I
going to
would-
say any more than that.
I
but
would
it's
never
very
have played
cool.
it
No.
if she'd just said, go into it. It's a VN. It's
Well, no,
really good.
it
To
tells
be
you.
fair,
Remember when-
it
you
says
should
on the
be so
website that you
dismissive.
shouldn't play it if you're sensitive to like a lot of certain themes. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
It has
I
a
like
content
horror.
warning right at the opening of the game.
I do like horror games.
It's really, really cool. I will say the first 2 to 3 hours are a bit of a drag to get through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but you-
Once you do,
I played the Persona series.
You have
once
to-
you do, it's
They're
really
not the
worth it.
same.
It's really, really good,
Mm.
and it's
Three
actually
ends are
got a
not
lot
the
of
same, Persona.
like what is it, ARG kind of style stuff. So if you look at if you have the game folder open while you're
Oh, I
playing
love that
you
stuff.
can see things changing and like different files show up and stuff like that. It's very
That's
very
like
cool.
in
Not enough games
That's like
do
in that
that.
puzzle game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make stuff you can make stuff happen by fucking
And
with the game
apparently
files on
the
you.
entire purpose of Doki Doki Literature Club is a promo for a game that the people are making currently.
Is there any actual gameplay though?
No.
It's a VM.
It's a VM.
Actual gameplay.
Just because like I like the
You make choices.
VLR like 999 series, which has got puzzle
No,
gameplay.
you make
No.
choices, but it is a VM.
999 is not a VN, it's a puzzle game.
Yeah, but it's also like
puzzle game that has VN elements in it, in the same way that Persona is a
It's like
dungeon
people
crawling RPG that
in the
has
same way
VN
that
elements
Yeah,
in
Persona
it.
it's like
is a
the-
shit game.
Like Phoenix Wright is commonly referred to as a VN. Fuck
Yes.
that.
It's more like an adventure game.
It is a straight up adventure
Yeah,
game. Nothing
yeah.
VN about it.
And you know what other game I actually finally got round to playing last year? Bioshock.
Oh
You can play
yeah.
Bioshock.
Same.
The
I
first
like
one.
Bioshock.
Same actually.
Yeah.
I only beat it this year.
I only beat it in 2017, and
I
I
like
started it
Bioshock.
3 times before
It's
that.
quite a good game.
Bioshock's
Yeah.
enjoyable, but
It's
I
fun.
stopped playing it after the big twist. I was
There's no
like,
reason
yeah,
to play
whatever.
after the big
I'll
twist.
just stop playing now.
The big
We've
twist
had the
is the only good
we've
part
had the
about
big
it. That's
twist.
not the only good
It's
part.
good fun.
Unfortunately, I knew the twist before I played.
Also,
I didn't. I was fucking shocked.
The-
I thought it was a good twist.
I was shook.
The enemies get really
Did you
bullet
scream
spongy after the
comprehensively?
twist.
Yes, I did.
Excellent.
I
Eh?
did. I streamed it as well, but it's probably gone now.
Also, there's unpopular opinion, but I quite like the Infinite.
I haven't played it.
Well, you're
I-
wrong.
That is an
Infinite
unpopular
was
opinion, I
awful.
feel.
Infinite was an insult to me.
Okay,
I took it as a personal insult.
I think
that's
Ken,
on you.
Ken
Yeah, it's on
Levine has like Alzheimer's or something.
Oh, Ken Levine's an idiot, but I quite like a few of the bits in it.
Oh, I
I think
really
the world building was cool.
I really liked the new Metro game as well.
Oh
I
yeah.
still haven't finished it yet.
I really enjoyed it. I finished it.
Can Metroid crawl?
Oh.
When did
Metro.
AM2 R come
She
out? Was
doesn't
that
need
last
to.
year?
Pardon?
When did AM2 R come out? Was that last year? as
That was
well?
last year, I think.
I also enjoyed that.
Yeah.
AM2R.
No, I
Another
think
Metroid 2
I
remake.
think that was
Oh, yeah.
2016.
Haven't played
Oh,
it.
that
Was it
that must have been like
2016?
February of this
2016.
year, actually. Yeah.
I think it might have been
No,
Quite
early on.
No, it can't have been 2016. No, I refuse to believe that AM2R was.
No, I don't
2016.
think. I think it was.
It was.
Googling
It was this
Was
year.
it late
It was last
2016?
Late
Yeah.
2016, yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay.
I would
When did
reckon.
AM2R come out?
We already googled
Last
it,
year.
Spec.
We didn't Google it.
August 2016.
Oh wow, it's quite a while ago.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Where does the time go?
Was Breath of the Wild last year? Oh well, it
Yes,
was.
it was,
Was
definitely.
it 2016? I mean,
It was in 2017, Breath of the Wild.
That was
Ah,
Nove-
shit.
November 2016.
I think I might prefer that to Hollow Knight. Not sure.
Or Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, that wasn't last year.
Breath of the
Uh,
Wild
whatever.
was last year.
Was
Yeah, it was like
2017.
March 2017.
maybe.
Breath of the Wild was this year.
I really enjoyed it, but I don't think it would be. I don't think it's game of the year. I think from what I've only played a bit of Odyssey, obviously, while I've been here today. But some of the stuff made me flip my lid with that.
Yeah, I
I
finished
think
Odyssey in
that
Moogle's house in like
Possibly
5 hours.
Well, you
looked very good.
You did the bare minimum, I
Very
guess,
fun.
but yeah, you did beat it.
The thing I've had the most fun with this year has been Super Mario 64 Online.
Yes.
That's
Isn't a
really
new
good.
game, but
It's a new way to play
It's
the
a
game.
new
It's
way to
very
play the
good
game,
fun.
and it is some of the most fun I've ever had playing
It's
video
very
games.
fun.
Fuck you, Warner.
You mean
Fuck you, Martin.
You mean it's
wanna
the
point
most
out-
fun you've had playing
point
video
out-
games? The most fun you've had listening to Shiny screaming and Catsman crying about wet dry
next time we
world.
play it,
It
next
was
time we
so
play it,
funny.
I want to finish every level we do.
And
Oh,
happy-
God.
Even
and
if
happy
that
being,
means that everyone has to come and babysit me to the.
We
Yeah.
will babysit
To the
you
tip top
through
of the
every
mountain.
And
level.
Happyman being constantly dejected because he thinks he must win.
And Happyman being first in every water level.
Yes.
Some Todd.
Because you're Todd.
Fuck Todd.
Fuck Todd.
Um,
Fuck Martin.
I like Todd.
It's a shame that there aren't enough quality ROM hacks.
Yeah, that's the problem with Martin.
Well, Star Road was just.
Oh,
Is it
God.
bad then, Star Wars?
It's not bad.
It's not bad,
It's not from as multiplayer.
The
it's
thing
just
is,
too difficult.
To introduce more difficulty in Mario, you have to sort of introduce more
Bullshit.
mechanical complexity. Whereas what Star Road
I
does
don't-
is like, it's Mario, but all the platforms are 3 times as small, and the camera will
It's-
never point in the way you
It's
want
Mario
it to.
64 for people who've played Mario 64 to death and are very good with its mechanics.
Yeah.
So there are a number of ways you can go with it. You can make the level design more interesting, or you can just make it arbitrarily more difficult.
I did
to-
play a
Let's do
game,
that.
a ROM hack called Super 64: The Green Stars,
I've
which
heard of it.
it is better than Star Road, I would say, but there's one level that just sucks, and we should skip.
We could maybe try doing that
Yeah.
then at some point.
All right.
My other game that is a proper game that I have had a lot of fun with this year is Enter the Gungeon.
Was that this year?
I'm
No.
Or
pretty
did it
sure.
come out of early
No, that
access
was
this year, I
before.
think?
It might actually, yeah,
probably
you might be
the
right.
year
It might have
before.
been early access before.
If it came out this year, then
But no.
that might be my game of the
Stop
year.
saying this year. It's last year.
Last year.
I don't understand. Like, I didn't get Enter the Gungeon. Like, I played at a friend's house and I wandered around and I was like, oh, it's a roguelike, but you have guns and it's the gunplay.
No, that came out
isn't-
last year.
From what I
Year
have,
before.
I have it. You gave it to me.
The
Actually,
gunplay
for
isn't
Christmas.
very
You gave
fun.
me Under the Dungeon for Christmas.
I did. It was on your list.
I
wasn't
haven't
it?
played it yet, but from what I've seen of it, it has a lot of potential. But they are too focused on making sure that it's not easy that
Right.
it becomes like it just takes a long time
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do anything
It's just
rather than being a challenge.
It's
I'd
a
say
bit of
you
a
get
chore.
better at it fairly incrementally in a
Mm.
good way. Like you won't finish it on your first try,
But for the early
but
levels,
you'll keep getting up.
but the thing
better
is,
and
for
better.
the early levels, even if you're really good, it just takes a long time to get through it
It
because they've
does.
made that artificial difficulty where it just takes ages.
You
to...
do unlock shortcuts later on, but then it's harder for you in the later levels.
I had a similar experience with the game that Cats bought me for Christmas, which is Darkest Dungeon,
Yes.
which came out in 2016, but I only played it like the last couple
Yeah,
of weeks,
whatever.
and it's excellent. It just does like kicking you in the dick for no reason, though, because
Well,
that's what it does.
Yeah.
It's heavy RNG.
The only roguelike genre mashup that I've ever really enjoyed has been Spelunky, which is why I'm so
Spelunky.
excited about Spelunky 2 coming out.
Splunky.
What about Isaac, bro?
I never got
I don't
Isaac.
like
I just
Isaac.
didn't like
I
it.
don't like it.
I think Isaac's just a bit too obtuse, and it's just about like you play it a bunch and you learn what all of the items do,
Or you look it up.
or you
I think-
but I don't like playing
There's a
games
lot-
with wikis open.
I think the problem with that is that sometimes you just have to be willing to go with whatever the game gives you rather than go, it's a shit item. I'll
There's a
reset
lot
and
of
try
different-
again."
There's
I
a
think
lot- the
resetting
thing is
if
with
you
Isaac,
want to
there's a
get
lot of-
far in the game, you have to reset early.
I don't know about that.
There's a lot of different ways that you can choose to play it. Is the thing.
Oh yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can be someone that just resets to get good items so you can actually
Fish
get
on.
through a
I
run.
just liked.
But the way I like to do it is I just play
Yeah, yeah.
every run that I get as far as I can.
Yeah. That's
Because
how
I
I.
just find it more interesting. So even if you get a shit item, you still take it.
I haven't played Isaac in about a year now, but when I was playing it, when it first came out and with the first expansion sets and the first full version of the game they did, that's all I did. I just.
But I mean,
I just
the
kept
thing
playing.
the thing that I don't get, like Enter the Gungeon, the core gameplay isn't really that enjoyable in the start of the game. And Isaac has the same problem where you move slowly, you have slow projectiles that don't do much damage, the early enemies aren't interesting. The only roguelike games that have interesting gameplay in the early stages are Spelunky, which is interesting and challenging, and you can always find yourself new things to do in the early levels, and probably Rogue Legacy as
Holy
well.
shit! What about Necrodancer?
I haven't played that one.
It's awesome.
I don't have any rhythm, Happyman, I'm sorry. Otherwise I would.
You've released albums.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean... I don't have to have rhythm to release an album. I just have to compose.
Tell the computer to have.
Tell the
rhythm
computer
for
to
it.
have rhythm, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't played Necrodancer.
Can
I
I-
would really, really like to play Necrodancer on a dance mat.
Oh, that'd be awesome. There is a mode for it.
Yeah, I feel like that would be so much fun.
That would be
What
fun.
else came out this year that I enjoyed?
Mitch, what you been playing this year?
I'm trying to look if it came out this year. 2 seconds.
When did Senran and Kagura
That did come out this year.
I mean, that's
I
high
haven't
on
played
my
it as
list.
much as.
Absolute genius.
Well, I did
Absolute genius game.
I did buy my VR unit for my PS4 this year.
Yes,
And
But you
really-
bought Summer Lessons.
Yes, I did.
Oh, summer
I
lessons!
like-
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Do you know what? Resident Evil 7.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
the start of the year.
that came out as well, didn't
That
it?
was
Yeah.
in January or February.
It was January.
Yeah.
January.
It was early on.
Yeah.
Summer Lesson is the most terrifying game you will play because it's fairly awkward. But once you get into it, that you're
Some guitar teacher or something.
no, I don't know if that girl's in English yet. I hope she will because she's the best one. But the version I played, it's if you're familiar with Princess Maker or those sorts of
I love
games,
Princess
Yeah,
Maker.
Princess Maker's very good.
it's a raising sim where you have a week with this girl and you need to get a good grade so she passes a test so that she can continue going to the clubs because her mom's threatening to remove it from clubs so that she studies. So you befriend her, you talk to her, you go out and do activities with her, and the VR headset is a little bit blurry, but it does well, and you do feel intimacy. Not that. I mean, like you feel like you're there in the room.
You feel like someone's in your personal bubble.
At the start of the game, you choose your name and your gender. You didn't think that would matter, but I got up because you're always sitting down in the chair, and I got up in my chair and I looked down, and there was a headless female body there, and it freaked me the fuck out.
Wait, you could see like the neck, but you could see that the neck didn't continue into.
Oh,
anything?
that's weird.
That is distressing.
But you select what you're going to study, how hard you're going to study, and then you can like equip something at the end, which are special consumable items, and they determine if there's like an event at the end of that day. Like you pick a maid costume, and then after you've done studying, you go out to a maid cafe, and oh hey, she's working at a maid cafe that day, or you can pick like a training. Sweatband or something, and then you go out and exercise together, and you like it's awkward because you have to like sometimes you feed her stuff.
What?
What's the hell is this game?
Why?
What do you think this game is?
Initially, when you started describing it, I was like, "Is this not weed bait?" I thought
No,
it was
of course
weed
it's
bait,
fucking
but now
weed
it sounds
bait.
like weed bait.
Do you end
No,
up...
those are like the add-on. Those are the weed cherry on top of the general
Look,
good
Mitch,
cake. Yeah.
Have you made Kisu Shiteru with this girl?
You can't get close to her.
You can't get close.
Yeah, the game says no. You can't get close to her.
Okay, so the girl doesn't ever come
But
on
she
to
puts
you.
on a maid
No,
costume.
you're just friends.
You're just friends who feed each other stuff
And
in a
feed
weird
each
way.
Animitch has been banging on about this game for like 3 years.
It's really good. I hope the other girls come out. There's a third girl now, and she's like a prim and proper girl, rich girl, with really
She's
short
a
hair.
rich girl.
So you can practice your gold
Mitch is
digging, so
tight.
that one day you can marry a rich anime waifu and retire.
Is
Is that
this,
right?
is this
But
a
I
game,
prefer the blonde girl with the guitar. She's the best.
Is this a game anyone can enjoy, Animitch?
No.
Or does it take a specific type of person to enjoy?
If you're antisocial, you won't like it. You have to.
Is
you
that
know,
not
What?
You have to
It
enjoy.
says Animitch.
You have to enjoy being around other people if you want to enjoy it.
Mitch must enjoy being around other people, otherwise he wouldn't be here.
Is this
No,
not
this
a
is
game
his
that's
service
perfect
to
for
us.
I
you
feel
don't
like Mitch does a lot of things he
having
doesn't enjoy.
friends to pretend like they have friends.
No, if you don't have any friends and you are awkward around girls, this is not the game for you because you will probably just shit yourself.
Even though that's the people who are gonna,
You'll drop spaghetti everywhere.
that's
and
the people
she'll
who are gonna play it.
What else did Mitch enjoy this year?
Yakuza 0 and Persona 5, but I would only recommend playing those games if you played all the other games in the series.
See, I like Persona 5, but it's shit.
It's not shit.
The gameplay's crap. Man.
No, it's not.
You beat
What
every
are you
fight in
talking
one
about?
turn.
What? How far
That's
are you
the
in?
point.
Like 50, 60 hours.
Then you're about halfway through.
Jesus fuck, I want it to be over.
Well, then you
They've just introduced the Hamburglar to my party, and she's just boring. I want it to be over.
Games are too long in general.
They may well be.
No, most games
But
I play are
Persona 5 is like objectively the best gameplay in the series.
Yeah,
It is.
Because it's
It
the
is.
closest to its
It's
original
not as good as
series.
Shin Megami Tensei 4.
Well, of course it's not, because it's not Shin Megami
it's a
Tensei
Persona
game.
game.
Yeah.
But they've taken it as
I think
close
that's
as they
the
can without
problem.
actually
I
making
think
it.
that's the problem. What were you saying about Resident Evil?
It came out.
I played that on VR as
Came
well.
out,
That's
it's really
also
fucking
terrifying.
good.
Is that really good in VR?
I just dumped antiseptic on my
Yeah,
stuff with my
starts
hands,
on
and
your
it was fine.
And it gets stitched back on.
And I guess it's fine.
Your hot
Happyman,
trap.
stop
fine.
shuffling right in front of the mic.
And also the DLCs came out at the end of the year.
I really
I
want
need
to
get
know
the
about Resident Evil 7 VR.
Yeah.
It's really awkward at the start because you're in at the start of the game you're outside the house, you're in this foresty area, and you can tell it looks fake because you can go right up to the two-dimensional grass clippings. You can stick your head through
trees.
clip into objects by sticking your head into them.
Awkward.
But once
Well-
you get inside the house, it gets scary and
And
It's a lot
do you
more
like
detailed.
move with a controller?
oh yeah, there's it's weirdly implemented. There's like a VR mode whereby in order to you get motion sick really easy in this game, at least for me, until you acclimatize to it. So the way they've tried to negate that is that there's a grid on the screen, so you have some sort of perception in the world,
Yeah.
and in order to turn, you snap 30 degrees.
Right, so it
Oh,
just
that
like
sounds
it
You
like,
can turn that
like
all up.
it
You can turn
quickly
that
like fades and then comes back, or
when you turn.
when you move.
So it's at set degrees that you turn rather than having like an analog movement.
Exactly, for that mode.
It
And
sounds so clunky.
Yeah, that sounds very odd.
it does, but it's trying to make
That
you not
to
feel
me
sick.
sounds like Japan trying to help Japanese players, because Japanese players are even more prone to motion sickness in first-person games than we are.
How will they ever simulate trains in full HD
Would you simulate
VR?
Go by train.
It'll be easy because
Why not?
you'll,
Games-
you'll have
games.
some sort of reference
They're
of
all
where you are.
really
You're in a
boring.
train moving.
So
They're really boring.
This new Resident Evil, it's not like the other Resident
It's
Evils,
not.
is it?
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's not like
Shit.
obviously it's
Well,
not like Resident Evil 4 and them, because it's
yeah.
like a booty tooty point and shoot.
Basically, it's not really like any of the previous ones.
Well,
Is it like 1
well,
and 2?
it's like 1, 2, and
It's-
3 in that you're locked in a mansion. You need to find keys
but I
and
would
explore
say
an
it's
area.
a lot more horror based. It's not a lot more survival horror rather than it doesn't
It's
have
like
any
Resident
action.
Evil 1 more than anything else, because
it
Resident Evil
doesn't
2
have
and
any
3 are
action.
very,
But
very
no,
action
even
focused.
even in Resident Evil
It
1,
still
you have
have
a gun
those-
and you can kill things.
It
Yeah.
still has that
Actually, no,
wacky
you can in that,
dacky.
so I can't.
It does
So
have the
I'm
wacky
thinking-
dacky Resident Evil moments, like well, of course, the main antagonist, the hillbillies.
Yeah.
And one of the first fights you have is in the garage, and you can find there's a car there. You can find the keys to the car. You can start the car up, or that if you're not fast enough, the hillbilly will come, rip you out of the car. He'll get in the car and try and run you over.
Yeah. No, it's really, really
Nice.
good. I feel like it's a lot more focused on the kind of horror.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I haven't picked it up is because I'm not that interested
'Cause
in
you're
the horror
not
side of
into horror,
things.
For the DLCs towards the end of the year, the free one wasn't that good, but the End of Zoe is fucking sick. It's a melee.
First one was Redfield, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Redfield.
Well, there
It's
was
a
the
melee
band. There was the
one.
band tapes and stuff.
Ah,
I need to
Yeah,
get
Band
the
and
gold
Tapes and
edition.
shit, yeah. That came out like it was shortly after the actual main
Yeah,
release,
around
wasn't
there.
it? But there was the ones that came out at the end of the year. End of Zoe is fucking amazing. You play as a retired boxer. And
Please tell me you
just-
punch it
you
everywhere.
Just punch the
Sounds fun in VR.
It's
I wish
really
you
good.
could
Get your
use the move
Joy-Cons.
the move
It's really fucking
controllers.
good. You can do combos.
Combo.
You punch through walls.
What?
Nice.
Holy shit, that sounds
It's
amazing.
really good.
I
Are
like
we still
it.
talking about Resident Evil 7?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
End of Zoe is
You see,
really,
this
really
is
good.
this is why Capcom are good, because they'll make you a game and they'll make it fairly sensible,
Yeah.
and then they'll just do really fucking dumb shit for
Yeah.
the DLC.
It is a shame about the Chris Redfield one, not a hero. It's not as good. It's really like, oh, go through this red door and pick up that thing so that you can find the thing through the blue door.
Oh, and then I got the green
Yeah.
pipe,
It's just like that, and it's like it's
Purple
not,
pipe.
the
It's
purple
not
pipe,
very good.
the green
to be
goo.
honest. It's
Purple
fine.
pipe.
It's got a good boss fight.
So the old characters, like the Redfields, are still in it, even though.
Just in
No,
DLC, you follow a
just
new
the DLC,
character
yeah.
called Ethan.
Chris Redfield shows up at the end of the original game to segue in to the DLC that took almost years to come out.
What is the Resident Evil in this game then? Why is it hillbillies?
What is the Resident?
Well,
that's
why-
why-
why
why-
Resident
why-
Evil,
yeah,
It's
Do we
so-
want to
Biohazard,
get-
by the
yeah,
way.
it's Biohazard.
Yeah,
Do you want to get into
I don't give a
spoiler
fuck.
No
shit
spoil, no
on
spoil.
on the podcast?
No spoil.
It'd gaff for
No
me.
spoil,
No
okay.
spoil.
No spoil.
I might play it anyway.
But it's
at
very
some
fucking
point.
good.
If you recommend it,
I
highly,
highly
I
recommend
might end
it.
up playing it.
I highly recommend it. It's very good fun.
Pick that one up.
Alrighty.
I want to talk about my game of the year.
What was it?
My game of the year.
Bob,
Brilliant Bob.
I mean,
Bob.
so
Bodacious Bob.
my number one game of the year is Broccoli Bob.
What?
Is
that the one I bought
another
you?
Bob-related game that's not
How
Brilliant
many
Bob.
Bob games do you have now?
I have, I think, three.
I
Happyman,
bought him
stop
one
it.
for Christmas.
I have at least 3 Bob games.
I'm sorry, is this a series?
No,
they're not
they're all
connected.
They're just got Bob in
unconnected
the
games that are about various Bobs.
Oh, okay.
I want to buy him a hairdressing game about making Bob style haircuts.
Bits and Bobs.
Bits and
But
Bobs.
if
Style
I
That would be a good name.
if I had to pick a second favorite game, it would be A Hat in Time,
Oh, of course.
which is one of those Kickstarter 3D platformers that came out, but it is actually really good. It reminds me very strongly of Mario Sunshine in the movement. You've got lunging is very heavy. You've got and then you can do like you can chain lunges together and get like a speed boost if you go into the next lunge at the exact right time.
Is a lunge like a long jump?
Yeah, it's like it's
like
no,
the dive in-
It's like a dive. You
It's like
dive
diving
forward.
on Odyssey.
Okay.
And yeah, so that's the movement is really cool. There's wall running. There's hook shot swinging. There's literal hook shot swinging with
Nice.
like no modifications, and it all feels really fluid with the platforming. There's double jumping. There's there's tons of movement in that game, and there's enough depth to the movement system to last through to the end of the game, which is really rare, particularly in like low budget indie 3D platformers, that they got the movement that good.
Is there enough content that you feel like you're getting your money's worth?
I mean, it's not full
It's only
price.
20 quid.
It's 20 quid. I would say if you want to do everything, there's like 10 hours or so. And it doesn't go like crazy with the collectibles in that you can 100% the game very easily, but if you want to go collecting, there's loads of stuff that you can just go and find that doesn't contribute to any actual percentage. That's just like, ooh, I can see like a bright object over there, I'll go get it. So you can unlock everything in the game without playing it loads, which I appreciate. Without like, now I have to find the very last fucking single little item in this level to go to the... It's not like that at all.
Last musical note.
So last year was pretty good for 3D platformers then.
It was a good video game.
But the game in general, it's sort of like, it's a bit Mario Sunshine. The structure of each level changes, so some of them are more open, like Sunshine and 64, and then some of them work more like a level that you might find in Mario Galaxy or Psychonauts. The game is actually genuinely really funny, and for the most part well acted. Of course, because Kyle Johnson is
Dobby!
But all the other voice actors in it are quite good as well. Not quite as good as Kyle Johnson.
I was gonna say, Kyle Johnson, friend of the podcast, buy it and give him a paycheck.
Give Kyle a pay.
Hi
He
there,
didn't front
Kyle
any- he didn't
Johnson.
front
Kyle
anything.
Johnson.
Although he did train me to master audio, so you know.
The master of the audios.
So yeah, it is.
What's
It is absolutely. It is like a fun, whimsical game. It is a genuine labor of love to a whole load of 3D platformers that have come out, and as sort of right now a dead genre. And maybe that genre is coming back, and that would make me very happy. And I would say it's one of the few games that I would buy at full price.
Also, Yonoid 2 came out.
Fuck off.
Do you
Master
know,
Master
do
Zero
you know
came
the
out as
story
well.
of the Noid, Happy?
Yeah, it's Masked Ninja Hanamaru.
No, but do you know why he got discontinued?
No.
Well,
People started beating up like.
there was a man whose name was Noid,
Oh shit!
and he believed
That's my last name.
his last name was Noid, and he believed that the Domino's company was personally attacking him
Oh, that's awesome!
with these commercials, and so he went to a Domino's and held the manager and all the workers at gunpoint and demanded a $10,000 from the police, a plane to get out of there, and a book about the Illuminati.
This is
Holy
not true.
It is absolutely true.
Okay, I'm looking it up on my phone right now.
This doesn't sound like an Animitch lie. I think this is true.
Okay.
Let's find out.
Noid
Video
Illuminati
topics.
plane
Done.
No,
hostage.
yeah, just put Noid hostage. I bet it will just be on the Noid Wikipedia page.
Noid the hostage.
I do check the Noid Wikipedia
Yeah,
page every.
yeah, it
God
is.
damn it, he's correct.
It's truth.
Death and pizza. How
Animitch
Domino's
is our
lost its
saviour. He will
mascot.
tell no
Kenneth
lies.
Lamar Noid.
Kenneth Lamar Noid.
That's a good name.
He was pretty annoyed about the whole situation.
After the incident.
After forcing them to make him a special pizza and making
hold on,
demands
hold
for
on, hold on.
$100,000,
100,000, okay.
getaway transportation, and a copy of The Widow's Son,
Which is about the Illuminati.
Noid
Noid
surrendered to the police.
Yo, they made a.
Oh!
There's a film.
Police Chief Reed Miller offered an assessment to reporters. He's paranoid.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Who
He
says
was
there's no
found
more
not
heroes?
guilty by reason of insanity.
No, that's like the stinger ending line of a TV show. Like the episode, he's paranoid. Roll credits.
Oh, that's
They brought
Christ.
Noid back briefly in 2009.
Yes, they
according
did.
To this.
And then there was another mass shooting.
Maybe the Noid is just the harbinger of death.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, he is,
Do we
because
wanna-
he ruins pizzas and stuff, doesn't he? So,
All right.
Do we want to do topics for this year?
What's
Well.
on the world? And Yakuza 6, that's all I'm excited for at the
Yeah, what's
moment.
on the world right now,
Yeah.
which is
Bayonetta
hopefully
3.
arriving.
I don't think that's
Tuesday.
coming.
No more heroes, although it's gonna suck. Keita Takahashi, who made Katamari, he's making a new game called Watam, I have no
Oh, I
idea what it
remember
is.
this.
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
with the
seeing
toilet.
this.
Yeah.
It's very,
I've
very
said
strange.
this. I love Katamari.
I have no idea what that game
It
is.
doesn't mean that you'll like whatever he makes next.
He made Nobi Nobi Boy as well, right?
It's very strange.
That
Nobi
game
Boy
is
hilarious.
a postmodern genius.
Yeah, I think the only thing I'm looking forward to that I'm aware of is Monster Hunter World.
Cool.
But it's not long till E3.
Hey.
Only a
God.
few months.
Oh,
It's
God.
only 700
We're gonna look
days
up
till
what got
E3.
announced. at
Bloodborne 2.
Game
That's not
Trailer.
coming out.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
We don't
Yes.
know what it is.
Yes.
We don't know what it is.
Shadows,
Tenchu.
Shadows bleed
It's
twice.
Tenchu. That is a line in Tenchu.
Oh yeah, it could be.
Oh, it is,
what else
isn't
we
it?
got?
Yeah, it
Soul
is.
Calibur 6, and they've been crap for years.
That's true.
Are you ready for Wii U ports to the Switch?
Yeah.
No, because I don't have a Switch.
I'm ready
yeah.
for the Nintendo Labo. We haven't discussed.
Oh, I'm ready for a
Oh, we
cardboard
can
box.
do we want to
on
discuss
cardboard.
Labo?
That was news.
That was
It's
it's
not for
genius.
us.
It's genius.
Is it genius?
I thought.
Yeah.
It'll make a million.
They're
Absolute
making
genius.
money by selling cardboard
Absolute.
and a mini game.
It's the perfect cross between genius and stupid that have made
Oh.
Nintendo a lot of
I'll
money.
be honest, I do quite like the aspect of getting people to put together their own thing.
I think
I
it's
don't
really
know.
cool.
I think it's
I think
interesting.
I don't think
Happy.
I will
Yeah.
have
Look
fun
at
with it
this.
though because it seems like it's
This
a
is a
kid's
one-to-one
Yeah, I
replica
mean, it
of
is.
Rayman's foreskin.
thing.
That's what it looks like. And then it just
That's not
floats.
big enough.
That's not
Oh.
Rayman's
That's not
foreskin.
big enough.
Oh, I did say 1-to-1. Sorry, 1-to-100.
I have to get a picture.
Scale.
I have to get a
Just
picture of that so we can put it in the show notes.
It just sort of rotates around. Once a-
It all-
So why is his foreskin not attached to his dick?
Because everything floats. The foreskin would float as well.
like his left nut and his right nut. also
Yeah,
aren't
but
attached
both
to
of
the
them-
So
He
let's
rotates it
say-
like a moon.
I don't know
around.
if he does, but let's say Rayman has nipples.
Okay.
Okay.
Do they also float?
Yes.
Yes.
Every single
Help.
feature on his body.
They kind of just
floats
like go around
independently.
his
So
chest.
he
Oh,
must
no.
have-
Oh no, he's got the O on his chest and they just rotate around.
Yes, like a
They're
circuit.
just-
They race them
Race each
sometimes,
other.
and that's how he makes money. It's like, which is gonna go left and right?
Rayman has a.
Is that Rayman's voice?
Rayman has got
Wait, no. Rayman was voiced by the guy who voiced Fry in Futurama in the Rayman cartoon.
a Rayman
Billy
cartoon?
Joel. Yeah,
That's the
Rayman.
connection.
Rayman
I
is
would
Rayman
never-
Billy Joel?
3D animated cartoon. It's shit.
Alright.
But yes, Fry, Billy Joel. He
Joel.
voices.
That was beautiful. We started on Rayman's dick and we ended on Rayman's dick.
Everyone starts on Rayman's
This
dick.
has been the
and
Rayman's
everyone
Dick
on Rayman's-
podcast.
I've been your host, Rayman's Dick.
Wait, no, I have a thing. If
What?
you'll indulge me.
Yeah, I'll indulge
I
you.
have just come up with a fabulous new new game show.
Oh,
It's called Tag Your It.
Yeah.
I went to popular Dojin website and I went through the tags on some of the on the Dojins.
Oh, yes.
hell.
This is
TE
going
Center?
to a good place.
X-Center.
And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read you the tag's name, and the first person to put their hand up and tell me what the tag describes will get a point.
Do you mean like the
So we're basically
So the action
describing...
that the tag is describing.
We're
What does
describing
what the
like
tag
weird
is.
fetishes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the tag is.
Oh, right, okay.
You're ready.
Let's see if we can do this.
I'll start off with an easy one. Ready?
Yeah.
Here you go. What is it?
It's that thing where a girl pulls a face when she comes.
Yes.
doesn't
I'll
have
give
to
that
be.
you.
Doesn't have to be a woman.
No,
be
it doesn't,
anybody.
it doesn't have to be, but whatever.
I'm sorry.
An exaggerated facial expression indicating pleasure usually includes rolled up eyes, open mouth, and tongue sticking out. Often occurs during sexual climax. Next, Paizuri. Specs.
That's a tit wank. That's a tit wank.
What is it?
It's a tit wank. That's
Yes.
a breast job.
Yes.
His hand
Correct.
has gone up faster than I've been able to even hear and
I don't
interpret.
know.
I know what these things. I know
I
what
don't
these
think the
things mean.
microphone will have picked it up, but the first time he put his hand up so hard his elbow clicked. But
That was not my elbow clicking.
So,
that was
two
me
points for
breaking the
specs.
sound.
God damn it.
2 points for specs. Next, Nakadashi.
I don't know this.
I have no
Listen,
idea.
isn't it?
No one? Nakadashi?
no.
No one?
I
Alright.
don't know that one. No.
This is coming inside, and an externally visible pool of cum can accompany this.
Creep
Creep
pie.
pie.
Creep pie, okay.
Pool.
A
Pool.
pool.
A lake.
Well, what would you say? A puddle? A reservoir?
A reservoir of cum.
You can't make a pool.
Only
You can't make a
Rayman's
pool
dick.
of cum.
Next, ready?
It's not trying
Nito-Red.
hard enough.
Oh, that's cheap.
Alright,
Yeah.
cuckolding.
Oh, damn it.
You got it. You have to put your
You
hand
have to
up.
put your hand up,
My
Moogle.
hand is technically up.
It doesn't count.
I would pronounce that Netorare though. Nito rare.
Nito. It's Nito.
It's
Nito.
Do you think?
Nito rare.
Do you think Nito of the undead is into Nito rare?
No. Yeah, he is because he lost his skeletons to
Pinwheel.
Pinwheel.
Next.
That was Nito rare.
Guro.
This is Blur.
Gore.
Gore, correct.
Damn it.
Next. Frottage.
Oh, no, wait.
That's not even the fuck. That's just
No,
an
I'm
actual
thinking
thing.
of something else, I think.
Oh, mate.
I put my hand above to show
You did. Go on.
It's where you rub your dicks together.
Yes, it is. The rubbing of two or more penises against one another. The gender of the penis doesn't matter.
It could be a
It could
feminine
be a
penis.
feminine dick.
Next. How do I pronounce this? Gyaru.
I know this one.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, mate.
This is
Yeah.
Japanese girls who have tanned themselves, dyed their
No.
hair blonde.
Yes.
Isn't that Ganguro?
Yeah, it's kangaroo.
Gyaru is the same.
Gyaru.
Gyaru and Ganguro are the
See, I
same.
was thinking that, but then
Is
I
that
was
a
like, no,
fetish?
that's Ganguro.
It's, yeah, anything's a fetish when it comes to
Anything's
that.
offensive.
Gallo Sengen.
Next. Miko.
I don't know.
This is maid.
Happy.
Cat.
No.
No, oh, no, Miko's maids, isn't it?
Oh.
Not maids, shrine maidens.
Yes. Shrine Maidens.
Best girl from
I've
Sailor Moon as
fallen
well.
behind. I thought I was going to win this.
Last. Shibari.
Oh, it's
Oh.
rope time.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Rope time.
Bondage, but
Oh,
in
yeah.
specific
Bondage
patterns.
ropes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
That's tag your it. Thank you for playing. I think
That was a good-
I think you
that
just
That's
won.
a good game.
Slightly won.
I think Specs
Yeah,
is
you run out
one.
of tags there.
But-
There was one specific one I tried to find, but I couldn't find it.
What was it? Do
I
tell.
don't know how to pronounce it. It's called Josisemi or Josisama. Jousesami, I think.
And it
Wait,
refers
It
to...
is it's basically yaoi cross-dressing, but one of the boys has to be dominant over the other.
Okay.
That's really specific.
It
I
is.
thought
It's
I
not
would know
gay
some
if
of
I'm wearing a
these.
skirt.
No, I think I have a good idea for a game that's kind of based on this.
Let's
Here
do
we
it
go.
now. Let's
No,
keep it
because
rolling.
you would have to prepare it, but like, go to like a rule 34. Only the game show leader has to do this, and
Thank goodness.
and
Take
like
one for the team.
from the tags, I'll just read off the tags, but no character names, and you will have to guess what franchise is being
Oh.
See, that's based on the
That's
text.
a
I
good
thought
one.
this was going to be, so yeah.
That's a very
that'll
good
work.
one.
Oh, I
Problem
do
with Rule 34, and I'm going to out myself if someone who's been to Rule 34 in recent years, they don't actually list anything that's not sexual in the
So,
tag.
Oh.
use Archive of
You
our
would
own
need-
instead.
You would need something like Gelburu or Damburu. who
That's
will
fan
list
fiction,
physical
but-
properties
But
as
it's
well.
the same shit.
Yeah, we could do that.
It's the same shit, and they tag fucking everything.
Could do a bit of both.
Yes.
They tag everything.
I'm gonna prepare this for next time
Cool.
Brilliant.
All right.
until I get drunk and remember. Don't
So-
forget it.
Thank you for that, Mitch, and that's all we have for the Rayman's.
big dick.
That's big dick.
Animitch, what is the Japanese fetish word for having a detached penis?
That's a good question.
Because it exists.
You know how Marth's got
Autonomous erection.
You know how Marth's got a load of disjointed hitboxes in Melee? Do you think he's also got a disjointed dick?
No.
Dick box.
Disjointed
I would
If he-
love
my
that.
dick hurt up,
If he whips his dick about, you get slapped by it even if you're a foot away from him.
But the very
my
tip of it does extra damage.
Just the tip.
The head,
Just the
the
tip.
head that does extra damage.
And Roy's got a
Roy's
tiny
the-
chode because he's got you.
No, I would like a game with like a special dick hitbox because you could make it like being shot
Extra
in the
damage.
being
Oh.
shot in the
It's like a
dick.
headshot, but a
does-
headshot.
Does
Oh,
it
There
wouldn't
is
do
in,
as
like,
much
Sniper.
damage as a headshot.
games we forgot to mention we're excited for 2018.
Mount Your Friends
Mount Your
3D.
Friends 3D.
Yes.
And
Also
yes.
Risk of Rain 3D.
Yeah, also,
Oh,
he
yeah.
thought about this because the dicks in Mount Your Friends, those should have hitboxes. They don't have them. It sucks.
They should.
Can we play some Mount Your Friends after this?
Yeah, I got a challenge.
Maybe
Rich.
if
He's
the
got a
dicks had
challenge.
hitboxes, that would push it up like another rating.
Yeah.
If the dicks are only aesthetic,
They're
then
allowed
it's not
to swing
sexual.
wildly, but
They,
if
they
you
must
naturally
swing,
touch them, that's a
swing
whole other-
wildly and
Yeah,
swing free.
that probably
as
is
all
it.
dicks
Yeah.
are.
Swing
You're not allowed to touch
sweet
the penis.
Teenage pieces aren't allowed to touch.
You can't say coming forth from the next line.
Coming forth.
Is this the end of the podcast?
Yes, it is.
This
That's
marks
the
the
end of the
actual
podcast.
end of the
This-
Rayman's Big Dick podcast, and we would now like to segue into the song "Detachable Penis,"
Which we'll do.
which
Yep.
will I'll probably I may edit this episode and I might only put it on the MP3 version because YouTube will have my head. Ta-da!
YouTube will have my head.
I'll read off the.
I'll get someone to do detachable.
it.
Can
Do
you do
detachable
detachable
right
penis
now.
on your
Happy
turn?
can do it. Happy's so good with this thing. Do it.
No. Well, it's not a like it's spoken word over music, so it doesn't really, I can't sing it. But I'll read it off to you guys.
Okay.
I woke up this morning with a bad hangover, and my penis was missing again. This happens all the time. It's detachable. This comes in handy a lot of the time. I can leave it home when I think it's gonna get me in trouble, or I can rent it out when I don't need it. But now and then I go to a party, get drunk, and the next morning I can't for the life remember what I did with it. First I looked around my apartment and I couldn't find it. So I called up the place where the party was. They hadn't seen it either. I asked them to check the medicine cabinet because for some reason I leave it there sometimes, but not this time. So I told them if it pops up to let me know. I called some people from the party, but they were no help either. I was starting to get desperate. I really don't like being without my penis for too long. It makes me feel like less of a man, and I really hate having to sit down every time I take a leak. After a few hours of searching the house and calling everyone I could think of, I was starting to get depressed, so I went down to the Kiev and eat breakfast. Then as I walked down 2nd Avenue towards St. Mark's Place, where all those people sell used books and other junk on the street, I saw my penis lying on a blanket next to a broker toaster oven. Some guy was selling it. I had to buy it off him. He wanted $22, but I talked him down to 17. I took it home, washed it off, and put it back on. I was happy again. Complete. People sometimes tell me I should get it permanently attached, but I don't know. Even though it's sometimes a pain in the ass, I like having a detachable penis.
How wholesome and lovely.
Yeah.
Thanks for those sage words of advice. Thanks for sharing. Mitch,
Yeah.
your turn.
What? Anything over with my head? My time with what?
Share.
Share what?
Share.
Your turn to share.
You want to tell us about bathtubs?
That's where I'm going.